Confirm and go bananas. Oh, hello.
No way. I'm good. Okay. It's all good.
Oh, hi Misty. This is my cat, Misty. Hey. What are you looking at?
Misty.
Are you good or evil right now? I think you're evil.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel kind of nauseous, but I think it was just the food I ate earlier.
Yeah, the blood coming out of my orifices. I think it's just the Burger King.
Yeah. We were partying.
Yeah, me and Arnold were holding hands and jumping up and down on it, seeing what would come out. And
What are you gonna do? I'm receiving an interface for myself. An interception. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, bye. Yes. It's me, I'm Arnold.
Yeah, I'm Shaggy.
Hello.
From the last stream, we crowdfunded enough. I keep saying crowdfunding. I don't really see it as that. Yeah.
Well, it was funding from a crowd of like
Yeah.
7 people, right?
We got enough to get the tickets for the actual comic convention that we're going to. So now we're just trying to get the plane tickets, and yeah.
That was like 1,400.
Yeah, something like.
Because it was like 700 each. Yeah.
I'd round it up a little, like more than that, just because I think it was like 700. Yeah. I think the tickets are more expensive than 700, is what I'm saying. 725, that kind of thing. But whatever.
Oh, Scribble in the chat. What
Nice.
up, Scribble? What the F is up?
Squibble.
Squibble.
One squibble.
Said hi earlier.
Yeah, the actual convention is the Thought Bubble convention in, I believe, Yorkshire. Rogue Trader, Rogue Trooper. You keep making a mistake.
What is a Rogue Trader? Conan the Barbarian. He's gonna get fat for the role, like the whale.
Yeah.
He did get fat for his role in as Mark David Chapman in the Beatles Killer documentary. Not the documentary, it's biopic or something. Yeah.
The guy who killed John Lennon. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark David Chapman was the virus that killed him.
Whoa.
We are the virus. Nature is healing.
Oh my god.
He would have died upon a bunch of celebrities singing his song. Actually, no, he probably would have made that up. He would have been really annoying about COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's in your walls.
What? Oh no.
Oh, go.
Hi, Tim.
Samantha?
It's
Wait, sorry. What were you gonna say? Can you repeat that? No, there's no fucking show on Earth that's called Soggy House of Blank. What the fuck were you gonna say? Soggy House of what? What is that?
Oh. It's a game.
I thought you
Oh.
mix like Spooky's House of Jump Scare and like Soggy Bottom Boys. It's some it's the fucking band in Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Oh yeah.
It's
Wait. It's a
Coen-
goated movie, Shaggy. You love it.
Kinoma.
the Coen Brothers movie, and it has what's his name? The guy who plays like the main guy, where he goes, "I am a man of constant sorrow.
He's not a singer, he's an actor.
I've seen trouble down the way."
Why isn't he called Brand Director?
Wait, Shaggy. You're muted in the. Kyle said you're muted. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
In the stream.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Guys, you missed some Shaggy bangers.
Oh no. I've been talking for so long.
You've been talking all
You
day.
missed out on your senior moment.
Your senior citizen moment.
No! The world needs to know.
Now people just think me and Hannah are talking like a ghost. We're like sundowning.
Yeah. Oh, we're crazy. Oogie, froggy, apple crumple pumpkin.
That's what I'm saying.
Hello? Hello?
That's so weird.
Yeah, I was having that problem too.
Huh.
Can you hear me on stream?
Can we get yes in the chat if you can hear Shaggy, please?
Can I get a double yes in the chat if you can hear me?
Oh my god. I don't see it. I don't see anything in the chat. They
Oh my
can't
god.
hear. Oh my god, they just can't hear anyone. No and yes. So they can hear you, Hannah, but they can't hear
Okay.
Shaggy.
Can they hear me?
I think so.
Yeah, you shouldn't have this problem. Because Shaggy and I are on camera.
The camera brothers.
Oh.
The on-screen camera brothers.
Oh, Shaggy, is it hooking up to like your camera audio instead of headset audio? That might be it.
Hello.
Hi.
Mm.
Maybe maybe you have to just turn your big purple camera off.
That's good.
Hmm.
Huh.
This has got to be really entertaining. I just feel bad. 'Cause
Brooke,
I'm like-
what have you been up to today? What are you working on?
Me?
Yeah. We gotta
Yeah?
keep the audience entertained. We gotta
Yeah,
go. We
okay.
gotta
Okay.
we gotta be hype beasts, dude.
Okay. I went to the gym. I did my legs. I did my
Me too.
abs. Yes!
I didn't
What
do
did
my
you
abs
guys
though.
do?
The
I did my
the
arms.
gym sisters.
The gym sisters.
The gisters.
I'm arms and I'm legs. The gym
What did you do, Arnold? Or did you not go?
No, I
You went.
went. I did my strength training stuff. I did some machine stuff. Nothing
Nice.
crazy. I would have gone for more, but we had to get back for the stream, so we were just chilling.
Yeah, that's how it be. It's all G. You
Name
you got
letters.
I know.
Hello.
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 Shaggy. Hello.
My
Shaggy.
audio seems to be spiking now whenever I speak.
Oh man.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Chat, can y'all hear Shaggy?
Yeah, you also sound the same quality. That's any reassurance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're making it out of Samsara for sure with this one.
What is samsara?
I think it's where Buddhists go and shop. It's like the Buddhist mall.
Shop?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's cool.
Jaggy, do you actually know what samsara is or not?
It's from like Bill and Ted, right?
Yeah, it's from Bill and
Yeah, it's
Ted.
the name of their girlfriend, their hot girlfriend, Samsara.
Yeah, Sam.
They have like one
for sure.
shared girlfriend.
Because they're just so close to each other.
Yeah.
They just have so much love for each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Come on, white boy.
Me and Hannah were talking about making a video called Critter Karaoke, where we would just
This is Arnold's idea. I
we
was
would
just doing
have
my cow and chicken voice.
Hannah,
And it was, like, weird.
do the welcome to the jungle thing in the voice.
Welcome to the jungle with us fun games.
Dude, imagine that like animated, just a series of little critters singing in these weird
Wait, no,
voices.
this is even better. But Arnold and I were like joking around in the car coming back from the gym, and we routinely just kind of like yell at each other in the Guns N' Roses voice, like, "Welcome to the jungle! Welcome to the jungle! We got funny games!" And we said that to each other to the point where we like exaggerate how raspy the voice is. And then like immediately after we did that tonight, the song came on the radio, like the actual song.
Oh my god, you
That
summoned.
was,
Whoa.
we summoned
Axl
Mr. Gunn and
Rose.
Mr. Rose.
Yeah.
Mr. Gunn and Mr. Rose.
It was a beautiful moment that we shared.
That's awesome. You guys wield so much power.
Yeah.
We are the most powerful animators in the entire industry.
I'm also working on a Guns N' Roses parody called Welcome to McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's! We've got fries and shakes! I'm workshopping
Dude,
it.
Hannah, I don't wanna yuck your yum or whatever, but you kind of just turned
Someone already did that.
you turned into Whitey when you did that.
Who?
We've got funny games.
I don't even know what he sounds like. Welcome to the jungle.
Oh my god, oh, that's perfect. That's on the nose,
Yeah.
exactly.
Whoa.
I'm covered in human feces.
Damn, that's spot on, Arnold. Oh me.
And I'm fucking with your camera, and I put so much fucking bit crush on it.
Guys,
Oh my god. It's so cool.
It's so fucked up.
what do you mean? That's just how it looks like in her room at all times.
She's green with it.
I don't get it.
This is just the result of Chernobyl radiation.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
radiation leak in the Scumhouse office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Intergalactic Croissant says this stream is way later than yesterday's. Yeah, we're gonna stream every day, but the surprise is you never know when the hell we're gonna do it. It could be like
It's
early
like
in the
Russian
morning.
roulette.
Yeah,
It's
except
like a mystery.
except no one
It's
dies.
like we're sick and twisted.
After you stream, no, never mind.
After we stream, we're gonna have what? We're gonna play a little game.
Play a little game.
One of us has to find a key.
We kill one member of Scumhouse after each stream if we don't get their call. So yeah,
exciting.
get his wallets out.
Whoa.
Start coughing up his dollars, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vote for
Do
your
something
favorite.
very bad to Arnold. I mean, Arnold didn't do that, right?
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Okay, good. Never mind. Is this streaming fun?
Okay. Oh wait, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Arnold,
Where?
Arnold, tell us like an entertaining story.
Tell us about a formative experience from your childhood that shaped you as the human being you are today. Or something wacky and silly and crazy like your parents did when you were a child. And you
Tell
were
us why
like,
you're scared to talk to girls.
what the fuck? I'm trying to think of something cool. Sorry, just putting me on the spot.
When Arnold was a child, his grandmother told him not to talk to big booty bitches, and it instilled the fear of God in him.
This is
That's
not
why.
true.
That's why he's alone today.
Not true. But that's also that you're misrepresenting the truth.
I'm not. That's what
Dude.
happened. You told me.
Like-
You were like crying on the front porch last night, and you were like, "I need to get this off my chest," and you told me everything.
in confidence.
Arnold, whenever you're
Yeah.
around a good-looking woman, you just hold your breath until you pass out. It's really weird.
It's so that one of them can go, "Oh my God, is he okay?"
Is he okay?
And then
Yeah, it's
Is he okay?
it's
Oh
an
my
advanced worm playing, dude.
we're-
You know advanced D&D, that's advanced worm playing.
He's right. He's got a point. Shaggy, you can't say it hasn't worked.
I mean, yeah, but they ask if he's okay, and then we say yeah, and then they move on. They like walk away.
Yeah, and he goes, "What the fuck, dude? I was about to pool. I was about to pool."
This is about pool.
That's what they call it in South Africa. Like you would have your like the jocks or whatever be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go pull some chicks tonight, bro."
Yeah, I think pulling is like a recent
Oh,
has
this is...
entered the American lexicon very recently.
Oh, has it? Because this is like when
Yeah.
I was a kid. Like I would hear jocks say that all the time.
Yeah. No, it's like, oh yeah, do you pull? I can pull. How's your pull game?
I think pool game refers to like your pull-out game, doesn't it?
No, that's the pull out game. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Christian contraceptive right there.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Well, it does, kind of.
No.
If you do it right,
Proof of that.
but a lot of people don't.
Okay,
Not speaking from experience or anything.
your pull-out game's weak.
Or your pull in game is strong.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
She goes, "You're not
You know
going
what?
anywhere, motherfucker!" And she fucking.
You know what? I think I might have told you guys this story many times before, but I realize we're also on stream, so there might be people who haven't heard it. There was one time when I was visiting my godparents in the fields in Los Campos in Venezuela, and they were basically like in the middle of like building a different like house. And I got bit by like a fucking bullet ant.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
yeah.
You got bit by a what?
Like a bullet ant, like one of those
Oh
like
yeah.
South American like ants that like if they bite you like really hurts. And I
Yeah.
was literally in like a fugue state for like multiple days. And what they did was they were like, well, what if we just leave him in the cabin that's like under construction? He'll be fine. We'll just like put a little like mosquito net over him. So I was literally like sleeping in this like cabin in the woods, like having like fever dreams and like in pain from the ant bite. And yeah, I don't think I've been the same ever since. But I remember I walked up to see my godfather, and he was burning this log, and he was really angry, and I didn't know why. And then it turns out that he was like really angry at these termites that were like like kind of like fucking up the foundation of his home. And for whatever reason, he brought out this log that was full of like termite grubs, and he was just like poking and prodding at them, and he just said, "Come here. This is revenge." And he started like picking them out and like eating them. And he's like, "Here, this is what we're eating tonight." And yeah, I had some grubs with my godfather in
That's
the in
beautiful.
yeah, they were strange. They were strange people. They were like kind of hippies, but like South American hippies. So there was a lot of like weird like jungle mysticism kind of stuff that they were
Mhm.
into.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
you have tons of stories about the families that you stayed with. Like, I mean, didn't you get strapped to the roof of Mitt Romney's car?
no, I
No,
was.
some Mormon thing where
Yeah,
they like.
I was with the Mormon side of my family, and they were not nice people. I'll tell you that they were kind of mean, and they had some like family trip, and I was like the extra, and they were like, you know what, just stay in the trunk. We'll open when when we get there. And I was a fucking kid, so I was like, okay, I guess that's normal. And then I got in the trunk, and then halfway through the trip, the trunk like opened because I hadn't like closed it all the way, and then I had to like hold it open while we were like on the highway, and I was like freezing. I was
Oh
like,
my
no,
god.
no. And when we got there, they just kind of like opened it up, and they're like, oh yeah, see, he's fine.
Anyway,
Oh
Anyway,
my god.
anyway,
Not anyway.
no,
That's
no, no, no.
terrible.
That's how you respond to that story. You
Oh
go,
yeah.
anyway,
Anyway,
Laws knows what
yeah,
I'm saying.
cool
yeah,
story, Arnold.
yeah, no, I remember we were
I
it was
oh
like
wait,
the
Laws. No,
response
I
afterwards, and
saw.
it was funny.
Yeah, Laws is in the chat, so that was for him. He's got his mod powers, so you guys better behave because otherwise Laws will put you in timeout. He doesn't take any prisoners.
Man.
I do like that your computer just like for 0.5 seconds links to Tim's headphones every once in a while. So I just like the idea that he's just sitting there and suddenly hears Arnold going ah for like a split second.
Yeah,
Arnold, go
well,
Huh?
Arnold, go off. Go off.
Okay, you immediately clipped the mic.
Okay.
No.
I heard like
I,
the fizzle. I heard the
I had like a crackle, and then that was all that there was.
I tried to give like a classic Homer like.
One of my favorite things about Hannah and Arnold living together is sometimes we'll be in a call together, just all hanging out, and I'll do something to make Arnold laugh, and he will laugh so hard that his mic will clip, and then all I can hear is him laughing in the distance over Hannah's microphone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of
I
More though, because
I
we
I
don't
think
share rooms anymore. Or
yeah,
we don't
walls.
share. We're
Walls.
not like walls.
yeah, I think you're not gonna get a lot of that anymore, just because like we moved the room organization stuff.
I mean, the last time I think
Yeah.
Arnold laughed really hard like that was when I showed him ASDF movie.
No, no, why would
ASD Number
would you
11,
put
right?
why would you put my street cred in jeopardy like that, dude? Why?
What are you talking about, dude? You saw that little muffin wanting to kill itself, and you you cried.
You're like, this is literally me!
This is fucking pie flavored!
Dude, it's fucking pie flavored. How crazy is that?
Oh shit, Lord Milord donated $10 and said, "Hey Hannah and Scumhouse, loving your content. Keep it up and long live
Hi.
Satina." Wow,
Hello.
thank you very
Hi.
much. I appreciate it.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
also,
Hello.
we gotta just to I
Hi.
don't wanna I feed on suffering sent us $3 earlier that was just going like typical Scumhouse stream when we were audio troubling. I just realized now that I was muted, so I couldn't read out his donation. Like no one would have heard me read that out. So thanks to you as well.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's
Very
this thing?
kind.
Also, fuck you.
Okay, I'm getting called out in the chat. It says, "Why are you wearing a tank top?"
Because it's fucking hot out, dude.
Are you
He's
asking
getting
me
his
or
dance
Hannah?
on.
Because
He's a lunk.
You're gonna have to answer to both of us, dude.
Why are you hating on people wearing tank tops, dude? Dude, it should be normalized. Let people wear tank tops outside.
Sun's
Make sure
out,
I'm wearing
sun's out.
sleeves in this weather.
Even short sleeves are too much.
Misty.
Yes, dude.
Yehan
Love
Cross
it.
says, Jehan Cross says, "Have you guys played Cult of the Lamb yet?" Not really. I'm not into like cartoon hell stuff.
Yeah, me neither. It's a really tiring trope.
Yeah,
Not really my vibe.
It's been done
Isn't
to
it
death.
like there's some other like 2D game. Isn't it like a Starve Together kind of dealy?
Misty.
Huh? I don't know what Stop Together
Yeah.
is.
My stupid cat.
It's a cat?
Yeah.
Sorry. Who did that?
Jesus, Brooke.
Brooke, you're letting the dogs out tonight, dude.
Dude,
What the hell?
no one in the chat has tipped for that yet, dude. You're giving it away for free.
I know. I'm sorry. My boss from the old game store that I used to work at gave me like a soda because I cleaned up a little art board and she gave me like a free drink over the weekend, and so now I'm finally having it.
Yeah, and we're paying the fucking consequences apparently. Jesus.
I'm so sorry. I should I can leave. I'll go. I'll just do this myself. I'll just mute for
Brooke,
the next hour.
that is not like. Look, I'm an old-fashioned guy. It's not very ladylike behavior, dude. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm gonna go make you stand outside the village until you're pure again.
Okay. Yeah, that
I
sounds
guess you
good.
just,
I'll be
like,
there for a
go
week. I'll sit
over
on a pillow.
What's
What
funny
did you
is
say, Harold? Sorry.
I don't think I've ever heard Hannah belch in my life.
I just do it for her.
Yeah.
Brooke
I do
is
it
the
so
bel-
she doesn't have to.
Brooke is the belcher, Hannah's the farter. That's how we separate the tasks here.
Hannah has never
Oh.
in her entire life farted.
No, I think I am the farter. I'm sorry. I take both roles.
Well, no, I'm the one who ripped ass that morning in New York.
Oh, that's true.
That one fateful morning.
That one fateful morning.
Everything
That was really
changed that
funny.
fateful morning.
I was sleeping on Brooke's couch, and unfortunately, it's like in the middle of the living room. And look, I wasn't conscious for this, so I deny it happened. But apparently, I just rolled over and ripped the ass right in the middle of the kitchen where I was sleeping, and it halted. And it halted a conversation.
Yeah, me, Tim, and Hannah were like standing there, like being like, "Oh, how'd you sleep? Like, oh, how was it?" And then you just like farted. It was really funny.
I remember when we were staying in at a known acquaintance's I'm not gonna identify who they were, but it was an acquaintance of an acquaintance we were staying with, and we were sleeping on the ground, and I was right next to Arnold, and I noticed that was when I first discovered one of Arnold's most wonderful quirks is that he's a grunt farter. he will roll over and go, ugh. He'll like grunt and then let it rip.
Hey guys, welcome to the fart stream.
Welcome to the Burper Farter stream.
The burp fart. You wanna know something funny? I remember when I was in like kindergarten or whatever, and we were learning about the Egyptians, the like ancient Egyptians, and they told us about Tutankhamun, and apparently I climbed into the car. And Mom was like, "What did you learn today?" And I was like, "Oh, we learned about the pharaohs." And she was like, "Oh, which one?" And I went, "Poop and Farson."
Run fly.
Poop and Farson, yeah. And then my
Yeah.
mom would
Dude.
call me a poop and Farson. To this day, she still calls me poop and Farson when I'm being an idiot.
Person. Dude, I just had a fucking flashback of this kid I knew back in school in Venezuela, where whenever he was like losing an argument, and whenever he was just like, ah, fuck this, I'm done, he would do a cartwheel and fart. He would
Cartwheel?
he would literally like go out of his
That's
way to
awesome.
like do a cartwheel and like let out a little.
Where's this kid now? Where's he gone?
Probably not a good spot if he's still in Venezuela.
Man,
Yeah, it's bad over there.
that's crazy.
Misty smells like ass. What the fuck?
Just unprompted. Misty smells like
This is the
ass.
fart
She does.
stream.
She's like right here, and her butt smells awful.
Dude, you need to wash her. You need to like give her a little bath. She doesn't need a bath all the time, but just like like once in a blue moon, so she smells.
No, she needs
nice.
to clean her asshole.
And it says like, oh, my cat needs to clean her asshole, and then later she'll be like kissing her, going.
Yeah. After she cleans her asshole.
She'll be kissing her cat on the mouth after she cleans her asshole.
That's right.
That's right.
Misty, do you want a graham cracker? You want a graham cracker?
Yeah.
Yeah. She loves it. She loves it. Oh, she loves it a little too much. Okay.
She goes, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I want this graham cracker actually.
Oh no. Don't let her eat it.
Hmm.
Don't do it. Stop, don't do it.
Oh no.
Stop, calm down, don't do it. Ugh. Is there anything Misty will not well, I don't know. Is there any weird food that she will eat that she probably
She really
shouldn't?
likes crackers.
Whoa.
I think it's because it's similar to her actual food, and she just
Oh,
just when she's really hungry at night.
that makes sense.
Even though she already has food.
What does Pogo like to go for?
Well, he only eats his dry food. He won't even eat wet food. Or, he's not picky, but he will, just lick plastic if there's, cellophane. Or,
Yeah, Misty does that too. A lot of cats do that.
Bro,
He just
my
loves
God,
looking past-
you must have the the dumbest cat who's ever lived.
No,
I
that's
do.
a cat thing. I'll vouch for that.
Pogo is
My old cat used to lick plastic, and my current cat licks plastic. She was eating
Whoa.
plastic 10 minutes ago.
What? Misty was eating plastic?
Yeah, that's when I said, Misty, no.
She's full of
Microplastics
microplastics.
there.
'Cause she was eating the lining of my trash can. Yeah, she's full of microplastics.
Aw. And love.
And love.
And graham crackers.
Yeah. And graham crackers.
And little
I'm full of
green
graham
aliens.
crackers. Oh, look what she's doing for my chair. Wash your ass. Wash your ass.
Misty.
She hears me.
Misty.
Garbage.
She's so bit crushed.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She's not real. She's AI generated.
Yeah, she is.
AI generated creature.
Oh my
Repo.
gosh. Shaggy backtracking to the poop and fartsin or whatever.
Perfect.
Important.
Hell yeah, let's go.
It just reminded me of I don't know if I shared this anecdote previously, but before I was born, my parents told my brother, who's older than me, and
Well,
I think he was
I can
he was
assume
2 or 3
that.
at the time. Well, no,
If they were
people
talking
just-
to
I
him
don't know.
before you were born, I can assume he's older than you.
I don't even know. Well, but yeah, so they were telling him like, oh, we're gonna name her Brooke. What do you think about that? And he was like kind of unenthused. He was like, oh, that's okay. And they're like, well, what do you want to name her? And he was like, I want to name her Shabade Shubade.
Shabade Shubade.
Yeah.
Fuck me, your brother's so fucking funny, man.
And they were like, Isaac, how are we gonna spell that? And he just like shrugged. He's like, I don't know.
You figure it out.
He's like, that's not my job.
That's not my man. I just come up
And
with
he
the ideas.
Yeah, true. He's the ideas guy. And then he apparently he would like walk around and like sing it. Like he would just be like Shabade Shubade Shabade Shub, and that was like really he really wanted to. It wasn't like a one-off thing. Like he really wanted to name me that for a while.
How would
That's
you
an awesome
how would
word,
you spell
Shabade.
it?
I don't even want to try.
Try though.
Wait. Let me type it out first.
Okay.
Let's see. Probably like that.
Shabade
you see it in the
Shubade,
Discord?
Yeah. Oh wait, can I not change your name in the server?
No, but I can give myself a nickname.
Oh man, I was gonna just forcefully change it to Shabade Shubade.
Wait, I can. Here, I'll change it. Wait, hang on. I'll make that my nickname.
I called
If
my
I can figure
brother.
it out.
I called my brother Slagathor once.
Why?
Thought it was funny.
That's
He didn't
funny.
like it.
That
He was
is
like,
funny.
don't call me Slagathor. And I was like, sorry, what was that, Slagathor?
You know what? It would be with an I after the first Shabade. Let's see, saved. Okay. All right, my name's changed now.
Hell yeah.
All right, there we have it. I'll probably change it back in a little bit because it's kind of annoying me already. But
It's kind of annoying me already.
Yeah. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, it's not who I am on the inside.
Who are you?
It's
on the
shabby.
inside?
Shabby. What the hell? Oh, it's just showing the Discord call sheet. It's not showing any art stuff
Trying the what?
on the stream.
On the
I have it
stream?
open in a second window.
Oh, whoops.
Bye.
Is there any sneak peek on Satina episodes? No. I can show them a background.
It's right here. I'm working on it.
What? The sneak peek?
I'm literally working on it right now.
Dude,
Are you streaming your
bro, she is
work?
literally fucking working on it right now. There's a sneak peek. Does Satina like cats?
Yes.
We boarded a whole thing about Satina and cats. I don't know if we're
Hold
still
on.
making it, but yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Yo, any news about Six Gun Gorilla? Says someone in the chat, and their username is Six Gun Gorilla Mega Fan.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
No way.
Hold on, I gotta go to this guy's YouTube page. This is nuts. I did
You
not
guys
know.
mentioned
I
that
did
last
not know.
game or what?
No, we mentioned that a while ago. Wait, why? What makes you? Because I mean, we've talked about it on stream. Okay, you're being singled out, Six Gun Gorilla Mega Fan. Like, talk to us. I want to know what the hell's going on here now. How do I go to his their YouTube channel?
I don't
Oh,
know.
go
Let's
to
see.
channel. There's a little thing there. Hold on, I'm investigating here. No. Okay, you got any? Okay, who are you, buddy? Explain yourself.
Who is this man?
I just thought it was funny. Oh, so you had no idea that like Six Gun Gorilla is something that Arnold and I really want to adapt one day. Because we've talked about it on stream before. We were asked if there was a royalty-free property we would ever work on, like a fairy tale or whatever, and we were like, nah, Six Gun Gorilla, that's the one we go to.
This was like ages ago too.
So I unfortunately know nothing of Six Gun Gorilla. What is the story behind that?
Okay, like in the 20s or like the early 10s, okay, there was like a short story, like magazine, serial, like Reader's Digest thing about a guy, like a sheriff who, like a circus came to town, and when it left, they left a baby monkey, and he raised it and taught it about the law, and then the gorilla
Yeah.
becomes the sheriff of the town,
That's awesome.
and he carries 6 revolvers.
Whoa. 6-gun gorilla. That rules.
6-gun gorilla mega fan. So I literally changed it 30 seconds ago. You ruined the magic. Okay, sorry. I was just excited to see that there was a 6-gun gorilla fan in the chat. But it's the Brooke, it's fallen into public domain, so anyone is able to make a 6-gun gorilla.
Stop it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What is Misty up to?
Eating plastic.
Aw.
She's
She
weird.
loves plastic.
How does he shoot 6 guns? Well, I mean, this was back when there was just ball and cap revolvers, so reloading them took a while. So instead of reloading, you would just drop your gun and pull out another one. Shut up! It's a cool concept, though. It's a gorilla with 6 guns. Like, don't have to.
I like how before you said that, you're just like, shut up.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, oh shit, I'm being rude. I shouldn't just. But yeah, he's got 6 guns, hence the name.
Wait. Oh, I didn't put that together. It's crazy. No, that's really cool though. I hope you guys can do something with it. Sounds delightful.
I think of those old, like, really old comics that used to, like, not Silver Age, but like the Golden Age comics, like the really old school stuff. It's 6-gun gorilla, but I also really want to do something with Herby. Like, his whole thing is he was
Oh yeah.
What, the car?
no, not the car, not the car. There's
Oh.
this comic character who's literally a fat kid who has a lollipop, and he gets superpowers from his lollipop, and it's just a very bizarre, like, comedy
Oh,
comic.
we saw that in
Police? It's it should be on the film.
And
in the
you're alive. We can hear you, bro.
I thought I muted.
No,
No, it's fine.
it's okay.
For anyone who wants to know, Hannah's got her lease on the fridge.
It's not on the fridge. You didn't even fucking listen to me. It's on the
Oh,
shelf.
sorry, I don't listen to female voices. It's one of my biggest flaws.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Yeah,
any
Herby-
hoozle.
Herby is very funny. Like, legitimately, like, if you read those comics, it holds up as a very, like, goofy, surrealist thing. Like, there's
Can you guys hear that? Sorry, hold on. You hear
barely.
the motorcycle outside. My
Barely.
neighbor got a Harley Davidson. It's 20 past 11 and he's raving his Harley outside.
Man.
Very cool neighbor.
I heard the train earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can hear it. Yeah, that's annoying.
I can hear it.
There's this one Herby comic that it's basically him, like, walking, flying, and then a group of, like, little birds learning how to fly. They're like, "Oh my God, it's Herby!" And then the mom is like, "Don't pay attention to him. I need to teach you how to fly." And then she turns around, and they're all, like, walking in midair, and they're like, "If it's good enough for Herby, it's good enough for us." And it's like, oh man, I can't remember the last time I laughed at a comic that hard. It's that panel of these birds just walking like Egyptians, going like, "If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us."
Speaking of laughing at for the first time in ages, Arnold and I, on a whim, started watching Apple and Onion, and I think it's one of my favorite cartoons I've seen in a very long time. It had me in stitches on multiple occasions yesterday watching that fucking show.
Who's your favorite character
It is
from the
awesome.
show?
I really like the dynamic between the two. I like that they're very encouraging of each other, but I like that they're not hyperactive weirdos.
Yeah.
But they kind of goof off in like fun random ways that like feels very believable. I also like that they're not kids. They're adults. They're like young adults living in an apartment together, getting a day job. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what a foreign concept. But yeah, and it's not like Adventure Time where like things are surreal. It's like What's funny is
Everyone's
that
just
it's definitely aimed at kids because they're doing the whole like there's like a moral every episode or whatever, but the humor is insanely dry. It's very very dry. Like a lot of the jokes are like subtle glances between characters and like weird little poses and them kind of like getting uncomfortable and like leaving the room. There's a lot of like if you like Smiling Friends, I think you might actually like Apple and Onion. There's like a lot of stuff like that in it.
I prefer the annoying orange, TBH.
Yeah, but I mean he's the goat.
That humor's like super dry.
That's super. Yeah, that's the annoying orange
Yeah.
is super dry.
Yeah, it's kind of like you kind of
It's
have
just
to
there's like a subtlety
watch it a
to
few
it. You know
times
what
to
I mean?
understand it.
Yeah.
It's very subtle. You blink
It's-
once
to
and
really
you
look
miss it,
beneath
It's
the
yeah.
like
surface.
it's funnier. It's funnier like every time you watch it. That's what's so great about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to take a moment. To those who are still with us, I appreciate it. I'm just reminding everyone that we're doing these streams every day until Arnold and I have managed to fundraise our goal to we really want to fly to the Thought Bubble convention in Yorkshire, England, because 2000 AD, our favorite comics publishing house, is accepting in-person applications, and we really want to pitch our comic book to them. So if you want to help with Arnold and I getting plane tickets, we've already raised enough money to buy our tickets to the convention. Now we just need our plane tickets. We have enough saved for accommodation. We just need to get the plane tickets. So if anyone would like to help us out, we'd really appreciate it. If you could just send us a couple bucks. We'll be doing a much bigger stream next Monday. We'll be doing drawing requests and stuff like that. So tune in for that if you really want. We're gonna have a dudes in armor babe off. So yeah, an intergalactic croissant is
Dude
there
babes?
screaming for the arbiter drawing, which I'm sure they'll finally get. But yeah, Armored Babes is gonna be our thing. I feel sorry says
Matt.
$3 and says, are any of the queens friends with each other? I think two
Oh.
are dating.
Yeah, 2 of them are in love and they're
Cool.
dating. The rest of them are kind of like ambivalent or negative towards each other.
Yeah.
They just
They're
try
not-
to like, yeah.
Lucia and Azalea hate each other though, but I think Lucia is
Yeah.
think pretty good friends with the East Asian Queen of Hell. I think that's
Oh,
their
you think
closest
so?
friend. Yeah. I mean, they watch anime together
That's true. That's true.
and cosplay.
They don't only happen once though.
Oh, it only happened the one time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They I think they're cordial. I think
they are.
I think Nyx and Yara, like the Antarctic Queen and the Australian Queen, get along very well.
They're tight.
They match each
Yeah.
other's freak.
They match each other's freak.
Yeah.
I think Toko and Azalea have this dynamic where like Azalea is always trying to please Toko, but Toko's just kind of like doesn't really notice.
Arnold, I want to hear you ramble for a bit about this. Jamil Frost says, "What's your favorite 2000 AD series? Mine has to be Nemesis the Warlock and Shikara."
Well, hey, we're one mind. I think both of those are awesome. I like Nemesis the Warlock and Shakara a lot. I like the like really alien perspective. I like Rogue Trooper quite a bit too. I have the omnibuses for those. I mean, gotta love Judge Dredd. I mean, that's the classic. That's the OG. But I feel like Dredd is at that point where it is like an American comic where it's like it's got a bunch of different stories and stuff where you can start in like a bunch of different spots. So it's hard to recommend that to people because like if you just read it in chronological order, it starts off as this really goofy like superhero thing, but as it goes on, they kind of like accept that the goofy stuff is canon and then just still do like serious police procedural stuff. And then there's like a bunch of like one-offs like that America story, which is
Insane.
people make the mistake of being like, oh, this is like the Judge Dredd like story. It's just a really solid like one-off of like where they explicitly make Judge Dredd and the judges like the bad guys, as opposed to like the whole satirical like they're cops. They're
Well,
just like
I
bad
don't
cops.
make them a bad guy, but they just expose that the system just doesn't work.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, there's always like this back and forth where it's kind of like Judge Dredd is unambiguously like a heroic guy, but everything is kind of like dystopian and messed up.
The thing we like about 2000 AD though is that they're still willing to take risks on small like one shots and like new creators. It's not this
Yeah, the Future
gigantic.
Shock stuff.
I think whatever Marvel and DC are doing, it's obviously working for them because they're these massive companies. But I mean, to kind of get your foot in the door as a writer at those companies is nearly impossible unless you know a ton of people. They don't just open the door and go, "Hey, anyone who's got an idea, let's hear you out today." So we're jumping at the opportunity to go and actually pitch a comic book idea that we have. If you want to know more about the comic, it's basically, what would we say? Imagine Mad Max in his Trans Am making a huge difference at the Battle of Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings. It's like cool. It's like basically just like hot rods and magic.
It would be quite cool.
Fingers
Shaggy's
crossed.
pitching. Basically, like the minimum stuff we need to have done is like I'm going in to apply as an artist, so I'm making a pre-done script that they already put out. But Shaggy, you just need to get that script done, and then I also want to like draw that comic so we can just have it and present both of them.
Yeah.
That's basically how we're pitching the thing. Slain. I haven't read Slain, but the art always looked really cool, and I know they put out like an anniversary edition where here's the other thing I really like about 2000 AD. They will publish like artist editions of their comics. Like they acknowledge like, hey, there's a lot of like really cool like behind the scenes like artist type of stuff that's going on with their comics, and they'll publish these like really big, really nice editions where you can see how the artist like actually drew the thing before it got like resized into like a print format, and they're like awesome to just like hold and page through. And they made one for Slain, and that's like a painted comic. That's like a properly like every panel is like a fully
Every
rendered
frame
painting.
of painting.
Every frame,
I was gonna
every
say
frame of
that.
painting, yeah. And yeah, it looks really cool. I'm thinking about getting that one. Shakara was like really like the last like newish 2000 AD comic I paid attention to, just because it was like really like I really like that like alien like xenophile kind of like vibe to it, where it's just like let's do as much crazy out there stuff as possible. Like there's these recurring characters that are like these dinosaurs. They're like robot dinosaurs. Um but they're still just like giant dinosaurs that have trouble kind of just like getting around and stuff. So they're like kind of bumbling, and it's kind of awesome. And yeah, it's just very, very cool. And I remember specifically like what got me into 2000 AD is that when I was living in Venezuela, there was like a lot of crime and a lot of all the cops there, they didn't have like cop cars, they had like cop motorcycles. So I would always read all these comics, and it was always like kind of like even if it was like a gritty New York thing, it always felt like really far away from like what I was living through, what my experience was. And when I read Judge Dredd, that was the first comic where I was like, "Oh, I know what this is. I'm just like that like random citizen there that's getting accosted by like supervillains, and there's like a bunch of crazy cops and like crazy bikes. So, yeah, this is a realistic comic. This which yeah. This wacky, crazy comic. I was the first one where I was like, this is like a realistic, gritty comic. I can get behind this. And then after that, I got like super into it.
A realistic simulation of life in Venezuela.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm pretty sure they like for the Dread movie, the last one that they did, not the Stallone one, they based the main building off of like a specific building in Venezuela. At least partially, I think.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember that
that's
being.
something that connects Arnold and I is that the it was shot in South Africa. Like I don't know if you know that, but Judge Dredd 2012 was shot in South Africa, and the set design, the building that they were in, was based off a Venezuelan building. So that's like me and Arnold having a shared connection through Judge Dredd. I gotta have coffee with the fucking cinematographer for that movie once. It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, what was that for?
Nothing. He was a South African dude, and I emailed him, and I was like, "Can I take you to lunch and just talk to you?" And he was like, "Okay." And then I took him to
That's
lunch.
cool. That rules.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of stuff like that where if you just email these, if you can find these people's contact and just be like, "Hey, I'm an aspiring X. Like, let me, I hope I didn't come off like a psycho to him. We had a good time. I told him I had a bunch of like movie ideas that I wanted to show him. And he very politely sat and listened to me.
That's very that is actually like very genuinely wholesome, as someone would say who's not here.
The wholesome Chungus 100.
I know every day, every minute he's not here. I miss him. Miss him so. When will he come back from the war?
His war's never over. Even when he comes back, he's still fighting.
He's our fighter.
Fighting his demons.
A fighter.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of, okay, when Matt was here.
Yes.
What the fuck?
When Matt was over here, Tim and I like all sat down, and we were gonna watch Hereditary, but we couldn't find a place that had it for free, and we're like, we don't want to like, we would rather pay for it like good God-fearing citizens. So instead, we just watched Con Air, and it was the first time I'd ever seen it. It was so crazy.
I need to watch that movie.
We should watch it together. It is absolute insanity. It's Nicolas Cage. Like a brief summary without spoiling too much is Nicolas Cage is like a military man, and he accidentally killed. Like this happens in like the first 5 minutes, so it's not really spoiling anything. It kind of just sets up the movie. In the first 5 minutes, he kills a guy defending his wife, or like trying to like defend himself because these three guys are kind of like hassling him and like attacking him, and he accidentally kills one. So he goes to jail, and then like on his he's in jail for a few years before, and like his relationship with his wife and like his daughter who he's never met is like growing, and he's like writing them letters, and then he has to go home on a plane with a bunch of other criminals, and let's just say it goes a little awry on that plane. And he has to do some crazy stuff.
Oh,
convict error. He has a really, really bad Southern accent, and it's so crazy.
That's awesome.
Shaggy, that movie features prominently in Homestuck, just so you know.
True.
Oh, dude, I saw. Speaking of Homestuck, I saw the funniest thing. I meant to send it to you. Someone has made a mod for Black Ops Zombies, wherein every time you beat a level, it'll refresh the texture on this one wall with a new panel from Homestuck. So you have to you read the panel, and then you start the next wave of zombies, and then you can look at the next panel. But there's a time lapse of someone going through like hundreds of levels, and it's like really fast. And the caption was just, "There has to be an easier way to read Homestuck."
That's kind of awesome. Dude, if we ever make like a game like that, I'm gonna put that in, just like an entire like graphic novel that you can read, but you have to beat the game.
It's your little treat. It's your little reward for making it through.
Get comic time.
Oh yes. Hannah, have you read all of Homestuck?
Not all of it. I stopped reading it in like 2016.
Sorry. I just want to make it clear. This wasn't like a segue for us to actually start talking about Homestuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just curious.
For the love of God, please! I don't know
anything about it. I just want to know if Hannah has actually read it, because I haven't read it. I was just curious.
Go for it.
You should read Homestuck.
You should.
No, you shouldn't.
That'd be such a commitment.
There's a lot of early internet references that you had to like be present for. It was an event more than a webcomic, I feel.
Hannah, you described it as a lifestyle to me.
Did I?
Yeah. You said it was it was like a living experience that you had to.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think I believe that. And then the moment is gone. So you can only it's like a reading an archive of history, of a historical.
Do you want to know
event.
something funny? I had a
And
I had a friend in high school called Edmund, and I remember being at his house. He was a cool guy. I remember going to his house. He was like a super nerd, and I remember going to his house, and he was like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he was like, "Do you know what Penny Arcade is?" I went, "No." And then he showed me like Control Alt Delete. This was like before the abortion thing, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's pretty cool." And it's like, "Oh, it's like a comics about, like things." And then I remember him going like, "Yeah, there's other web comics." And then he showed me Homestuck, and I was like, "Man, this is really fucking lame." And then he spent the rest of the
That was
time.
lame.
What's funny is that the rest of the time I was at his house, you're gonna laugh at this, Hannah. He was trying to explain Warhammer to me, and I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. He is. I remember thinking specifically like, wow, this is so fucking lame.
Oh
This
my
is the
goodness.
lamest shit ever. And then anyway, now I'm one of the
Well,
biggest Warhammer
it is-
fans in the world. Yeah.
Full circle.
It's possible for you to become the biggest Homestuck fan in the world as well.
No.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
what I'm
what?
hearing.
That's
You
what's
know,
gonna
we got
happen next.
when if we do a stream where we're gaming, we got to do the zombie thing and just make Shaggy read all of Homestuck that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Lead a horse to water.
yeah, totally.
You can lead
Yeah.
a horse to water, but you can't make it kill itself. Dude, that's
Yeah.
a fucking nightmare. I don't want to fucking read Homestuck.
Yeah,
You guys
You
never say
will read
anything
Homestuck.
nice about
You
it.
will
You're like,
read
oh, it is amazing, but don't read it because it's terrible. And it's like, okay,
that's how it is. Yeah.
that's how it is on
it's-
this bitch of an earth.
Well, I think Arnold thinks it's terrible. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's just like
I
the
think
moment
it-
has passed to read it.
I think it's more like it was awesome, and it was literally like like a piece of art that like put me on the edge enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna actually try and do art. I'm gonna actually try and put myself out there and put stuff out on the internet. Like I remember the first thing I ever made on the internet was like a Homestuck fan adventure. But like if you were reading it at the time, you could see it in like real time just slowly get more unhinged and like not work as a story. And the guy, Hussey, he just was dealing with a lot of stuff. Like I think his dad died. I think he was dealing with like Kickstarter stuff, and that he couldn't manage it. He was like one of the first people that got like a lot of money off of Kickstarter, off of his like he basically wanted to make a Homestuck game, and all that ended up happening from that were like a couple of like point and click games, and I don't think they ever like really continued. I think it ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, and then they just didn't make more. So it was like a bunch of effort that went into this thing that ended up having to be like super downscaled and wasn't like didn't meet expectations. So obviously that took his effort away from the comic itself, and then it was a combination of that and the people around him sort of influencing the comic, like being like, oh yeah, we'll manage your project more for you, and until it just starts turning into something else. Like and also there was like a split where like at the beginning they did a cool thing where it was like you could submit like a suggestion of where the story would go. So like the whole format of the comic was like, hey, what's the next thing that's gonna happen that this character is gonna do? You put in the command, and then he would pick one out and be like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. This is what the next thing that the character does in the story, and it was awesome. And there's a completed comic he did called Problem Sleuth, which is basically like the fully realized version of that. It's almost like a D&D campaign where it's like a collaborative storytelling process. It's really cool to see. There's still like authorial intent. I don't know what word I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Like there's still like an author behind it that gives like a vision, but it was more cohesive.
There was a man behind the author.
Yeah.
Man behind the author.
There was but I feel like there being like enough people like were like invested in it and were like suggesting the same things, or like kind of like steer it towards what everyone wanted the story to go towards. And then he stopped doing that halfway through doing Homestuck, and it totally turned into like this sort of like self-absorbed, self-referential, like we're trying really hard to be clever and meta kind of thing. And like now if you like go back and read it, at the time you had enough context to kind of piece together what he was getting at, but now if you try to read that, it's like you're basically reading hieroglyphics. It's like, what, this doesn't make any sense. like from someone just reading it raw. Like that's why it's difficult to recommend it to people. It's not that it's like bad. It's that like
It's
all the
just very
content.
inaccessible. You have to do a lot of research before you read it, which you can do. That's what I did before I read it. I just like read a lot about it, and then I dove in, and I really liked it. So I think it's possible to like learn it, because I think like you can learn some interesting things about how it was made and like how it reflected early internet culture at the time. But yeah, you just have to read it with that expectation that it's kind of like inaccessible, and you have to do a lot of research on it first.
I feel like it's something of benefit from having like someone curating it while you read it. Like it's like somewhat like some kind of
Yeah.
like guided tour of like, hey, here's let me give you the lowdown so you don't get lost while we go
Yeah.
through this whole thing. But the problem is that it's also like just so fucking long that no one can really like do that in real time.
So it's like One
Yeah.
Piece.
Kind of, but like
No, I'm
One Piece is
joking.
a pretty. I mean, yeah,
One Piece is incredibly fucking easy to get into.
yeah.
It's almost actually it's almost like insultingly simple to start off with. When you read it, you're like, there's 1,000 fucking chapters of this. But yeah, funnily enough, look, I'm not dunking on One Piece. I started reading it because I was like, well, what's all the fuss about? It can't be that. Oh wow! And then I read 600 chapters in like a week. It is very good. It tickles that 12-year-old boy part of my brain, like it scratches it that like nothing has in a very long time.
I wouldn't know. I haven't read it. But it sounds cool, and I know people love it, so you know what? I'm not gonna yuck their yum. That's for them to enjoy. Anyways.
Anyway.
Any
Any
freaking ways.
Any freaking way, bro. Any who's
I know.
Can you play a video of Satina holding a bat? Guess I've got
Yeah.
news for you, dog. You go to our channel and type in what is it? What do we call the baseball show? It
Satina at the bat.
Satina at the bat. Yeah. You'll get your wish.
That's true.
It's pity we never did any like visual puns with that, like with the thumbnail or whatever. Or holding a bat, like the animal. I guess we're just not that.
No,
We're just not that
but
clever.
she doesn't do that in the episode, so I don't want to lie.
Hannah, you did do that. The like episode intro painting has like the bat have bat wings and fangs.
Yeah, but it's not an actual bat. It's a baseball bat, but
No,
it just
no,
has bat wings.
I understand that, Hannah.
Hannah's not about that.
You just said the
culture,
bat, the animal.
Okay?
I don't know, dude.
She doesn't want to lie to her fans.
Man.
She'll just stretch the truth a little bit. Okay?
Just a little bit.
Hannah fucking hates her fans.
Yeah.
She tortures them,
true.
dude. She
No,
tortures
wait.
them.
You're on
He
screen, you
tortures
can't say-
And it kills her fans and cold
I have
Yeah.
regular
Yeah.
meet and greets, and I take them to
Yeah.
my basement and I spin them on my big wheel.
You
Hannah,
cut
this
it
is,
up and
turn into hamburger meat.
if you've ever seen American Psycho 2, that's Hannah. It's American
Yeah.
Psycho but with a girl.
Dude, I'm American Psycho, but I'm kind of like American Psycho, but a girl.
So a normal
Basically,
woman.
that's- no.
Yeah,
Someone
wait,
There's
says,
nothing normal about
American Psycho, but a girl is just American Psycho too.
But like, if you
Yeah, I
mix
know,
all the
that's what
letters
we're
of Patrick Bateman around, you actually get Hannah Daigle. What? Nobody's looking
Trisha
at
Bateman.
someone says, I'm guessing they're working on the Meet the Queen short?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
How many hours does it take to draw 6 frames of animation? It depends. If it's a simple character, it doesn't take much time at
6
all.
hours.
If you're drawing like a fucked up creature that has a bunch of detail, it could take you all day. It depends.
We got a dono, guys.
Yay!
Oh no?
What do the queens think of their angelic counterparts? I don't think we have heaven in Satina. No one knows what heaven is.
Only I know, and I'm not gonna tell anybody.
I don't know. I don't think the queens even know.
They recognize that it exists. They just never interface with them.
Yeah.
It's the same as hell. They use people's goodness and they power it for their like civilization.
Yeah, heaven is powered by goodness.
Yeah, but it's not like it's basically the same thing. They get shoveled into like a meat grinder / furnace.
The moment, no, but the only difference is that in heaven, the moment that you're about to like get shoveled into a furnace, like there's like a fucking probe that goes into your brain and makes you experience like infinite ecstasy right as you get chopped up and thrown in the
nice.
vat.
Yeah, it's like DMT. Did the Clockwork Elves descend on you?
Yeah, like legitimately, there's no happy ending in this Satina, the setup.
So sick and twisted.
There's just the illusion of one, which is at the same time it's like the exact same thing if you think about it.
That's so deep. That's so deep.
That's so deep. Can't believe you would say that. That's so deep.
Dude, finally someone's brave enough to say it.
Oh my gosh.
No, actually, what happens is every year there's what we're calling a purge, and the aliens come down and
the aliens.
The angelic aliens come down and they kill all the demons in hell.
I never approved of that.
Huh?
I never approved of that.
My new boss did.
Okay. Your new boss?
Yeah, we're making a hell show that's way better than Satina.
Okay.
Say it
I'll
isn't
believe it
true.
when I see it.
Say it isn't true.
Well, it's got a
Say
card
you're
game
lying.
as well, so Where's this fucking epic flipping Satina card game? Oh, that's right, there isn't one.
The Satina, you can play the Satina card game if you play Cards Against Humanity, but you replace all the cards with Satina. You write Satina on them.
What can really spice up a family gathering?
Dude, I'd play that.
Satina.
Satina on the Satina. Mom's freshly cooked. Satina.
Satina.
Cards Against Humanity is so fucking funny, dude.
You're just being a hater. It's funny.
I love fucking Cards Against Humanity. No, dude, it's so fucking funny.
Dude, it's
I
like
like playing Cards Against Humanity with people who think it's funny.
Hannah,
it's like they invented funny.
Hannah, didn't we try and play it and you just stared at me blankly the whole time?
No, I didn't stare at you blankly. You're just like, oh, another stupid, unfunny card. Cool. Alright, let's play something else.
Hannah, I conceded defeat and you dragged it out.
Yeah.
Like in chess, you wouldn't let me knock my king over.
Like in chess. Like in Scrabble. Like in Duck Game.
Hannah, if you play Hannah with Scrabble, right? No, if you play Scrabble with Hannah, and she's
Hannah with Scrabble,
and she's 400 points ahead of you, and you've got like 3 tiles left, you'll be like, okay, I just lose. Let's play another game. She's like, no. You might still be able to put like a few more things down. You can put like it or as or something and get like 4 points. And I go, yeah, but Hannah, you're 400 points ahead of me. There's no. She goes, no. We need to play until the end. And I'm like, Hannah, you've beaten me soundly. Let's start a new game. And then we got in a huge fight.
I'm with Hannah on this one.
Are you fucking serious?
If you play Scrabble with Shaggy, you go 3 rounds in, and then he goes, I give up. There's no way I'm winning. And I'm like, Shaggy, there's like 15 rounds left.
That's such an exaggeration. That's such an exaggeration.
Think about it this way.
You also did an exaggeration, so I get to do one.
No, I play until there's no more tiles left in the bag, Hannah. In my fun little world.
Because you quit before you do, because you think you can't. You think you can't progress ahead of me, but anything can happen.
Shaggy.
What?
Shaggy.
Happen in this digital circus?
Okay, so Shaggy.
Yes.
The reason that I'm with Hannah is because I've played other games, such as my favorite beloved Magic the Gathering Arena Online, where even though I know I am going to lose, I still I don't concede because I still just want to play and I want the other person to know that they have defeated me before I concede. Because that's no fun for me to just leave and be like, well, they're gonna win anyway.
If you concede, you're like robbing them the satisfaction of putting in the
Exactly.
effort to win.
Exactly.
What are you on about?
What are you on about? What are you on about?
Whenever there's a large enough gap in any score, the sportsman-like thing is not to drag it out, but to end the game.
No, but Shaggy, so if I concede, they're not going to get like a little thing that says, "Oh, you were the victor." They're going to get a thing that says, "Oh, they conceded. You win by default." I don't want them to win by default. I want them to just win because they beat me, and
they still win.
No, they don't. They don't get that satisfaction of knowing that they beat me and they got all my hit points to 0.
Brooke, if your enemy concedes, that means that you won. They admit.
I know, but it doesn't make me feel good. It means that they weren't a good sport.
I don't want to win to feel good.
Shaggy, I still feel good when I lose. Like, it's still fine. But I sit it out, you know?
That's why you're never gonna be the GOAT, dude. Because you're okay with losing.
You didn't mean that. I'm gonna cry.
Goats don't cry. Goats don't cry.
Chat, back me up. Chat. I'm with you, Hannah. 100%.
Oh, dude, a 400-year-old
man
is
Scrabble
in our chat. They say, I feel like the attention span of Gen Z can't handle long run. This is a lot of words. Can't handle long run times. Like, all they watch nowadays is TikTok compilations of Chinese construction worker safety and accident training videos. Dude, I was doing that on Live Leak when I was 10. Like, I don't know, what do you want? Like, kids crave the OSHA violations, dude. Like, the documented OSHA violations. And Gen Z doesn't have a limited... I mean, dude, fucking one of the biggest movies that came out last year was like 3 hours long. Gen Z's fine.
Yeah, but Gen Z didn't, like, you have to look at the statistics for who went to see that movie.
I'm pretty sure Gen Z watched Dune and Oppenheimer and shit like that.
Yeah. They were on their phones the whole time, though.
Huh?
They were on their phones the whole time.
Yeah, they were watching Oppenheimer. They were in Oppenheimer watching
Lars, bro. It's him. He's back.
Hello.
I missed you.
I missed you too. Good to see you, Brooke. I've been listening to you guys entirely, and I'm in my driveway with a chainsaw and a stick cutting branches, and I've been listening to the last hour. And then I was like, I wonder if they would be able to, like, I should just call. Like, this is functionally the same. But you might hear a bunch of like branches moving around and like chainsaw sounds and talking to my neighbor.
Awesome.
That's good.
So it might.
That kind of rocks. I'm not gonna lie.
This shit sucks. Everyone's like, "Where's Satina?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I'm busy." Yeah. But anyway, sorry. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. So feel free to resume.
Laz, if you're in a competitive situation, right, and you've completely gapped your opponent.
I heard that dialogue. I understand logically your position, but I tend to agree. I do agree that like robbing somebody of the authentic loss, it's not gonna feel as good for them.
I think it comes from the games that we play, if I'm being honest. Because in Melee, if I get my opponent to quit out, that's a cool victory for me. They just go out unwashed. You know what I mean? Like
wait, seriously? It doesn't feel good to like do the final blow on them?
Brooke, when you on your very first stock, like as the game goes, combo a motherfucker so fucking hard that they disconnect from the game. It hits different, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Aww.
Like
it's like a gentlemanly victory versus like a brutal humiliation where you like behead every man, woman, and child in the village. Like you've not only destroyed their body, you've destroyed their
minds.
souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a soul victory.
And Shaggy is offering that up to Hannah freely.
She
says, "No, I don't want to destroy your soul. Just move some more letters around."
Look, you can put it down. That's 4 points. You've got 108 points. I might have 480 points, but it's fine.
Well, if you're thinking glass half empty, man, you got to be positive like me.
Yes, glass. It's,
you
it's
never
half
know.
full of piss.
Satina, glass half full of water.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Got you, bro.
He just
That's
came up.
right.
Dude, he just comes up with this shit like on the fly. It's insane.
That's right. A lot of people don't know this. I write all the Satina episodes.
It's just off the dome for him.
Yeah.
I'm a naturally talented writer.
It's the writer in you, dude.
Yeah, it is the writer in me. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. I don't know what to say.
What does the chat have to say about this? Also,
they haven't said anything. They're just
the chat says y'all need chat moderators.
Why? What's happening?
The chat moderator is busy breaking down branches.
Was someone rude in the chat?
He's working in the yard.
Triple D cups. Make titties bigger, like triple D cups. Wait, are we supposed to be like against stuff like that? Like
What's wrong with that?
We know what product we're selling here, dude. Like.
Yeah, that sounds hype.
Why are they talking about what? Normally Shaggy does a bit of that chat moderation. Well, I look at it occasionally, as long as you're not being a... The thing that irritates me the most is people who just, like, shut up the chat, like, copy-pasting the same message over and over again. Other than that, like, it's a fucking wasteland that means nothing.
Someone asked, just joining in, what's going on? We should probably, like, remind people what this stream is for.
You're good, Loss.
Yeah, before you transition to explaining the point, it's just funny, like, as a way to try to drive, like, soliciting donations and, like, goodwill amongst your fans. It's like, yes, all the fans in the chat, it's a wasteland. It means nothing. Like, you're, you're scraping through the garbage. Have fun with that. Anyway,
here's how you can donate to us.
Yeah.
So for those who are just joining, or for those who want to hear this for the second time, Arnold and I are going to be doing daily streams until we've raised enough money to cover the costs of our trip to Yorkshire, England, because we want to attend the Thought Bubble comic convention, because 2000 AD, the publishers for Judge Dredd are accepting open applications, and we want to pitch them our comic book that we've been working on. So yeah, if you wanna help us, if you want to help us achieve our dream of being paid comic book artists, you can donate any amount. It will help. $100, $200, anything you can spare.
5 pesos.
1 little cent.
3 rupees.
$400.
1 cent is all it takes.
Oh, also, just for plain regular shilling, we do have keychains and pins for sale on our store. If you want to get a cool Satina pin, feel free to do that. Also, if you're looking at what we're doing right now and you're going, damn, I want to spend 8 hours of my day drawing frames of animation that looks like a rockstar lifestyle of the rich and famous, you should get Clip Studio Paint, which is what we use to animate, and you can go to our affiliate link in the description and purchase Clip Studio Paint, and we'll get a kickback on that. And you can also start making your own cartoons and become millionaires like us.
And we'd also like to talk to you about our sponsor today, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp, yeah.
BetterHelp is I forget what that thing is. Anyway.
It's like an online therapy service.
Dude, imagine you get like sponsored or something and halfway through the read, just like, I forgot what this is.
Anyway, that's what Norm Macdonald does.
Does he do that? Yeah, isn't he dead?
Not anymore.
He came back.
Not anymore. We
really better help him.
Yeah,
with the power of AI.
With the power of AI, yeah. There's no amount of help that he can get now.
Norm Macdonald and Joshua Graham debate politics 6 hours. YouTube video, ASMR.
YouTube video.
Joshua Graham? Who's he again?
He's the mummy cosplayer from Fallout New Vegas.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I thought you meant Lindsey Graham, the Republican.
Oh, well, they're kind of similar, probably. I don't know anything about him.
I thought you meant Josh Gad, the voice of Ola from
It could be him, too.
And the sex appeal from Hot Tub Time Machine. Hot Tub Time Machine, not Hot Tug, sorry.
Hot tub
tug.
time
Although I'm
machine.
pretty sure someone got a hot tug in that time machine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's this might be too.
Amen. Hallelujah.
And this might be too intense for the stream. I don't know if it just starts screaming to interrupt me if it is. But I remember being at a hotel in Catalina in the hot tub in like 2012, and some like older. I don't mean this as like a pejorative, but it's just a good descriptor so you can imagine the guy, like just some kind of like boomer real estate guy was like hanging out in the hot tub, and it was just me and him, so it's kind of weird. Like where, but I was like, well, I don't want to get out. Like I'm enjoying myself, and he basically just started like telling me about his like last 5 failed marriages. He was divorced like 5 times, and I remember specifically he was like, my tip to young guys like you is that you try any race 3 times, and if it busts 3 times, then you switch to a new one. And he was like, I'm on the Asians right now, and I was like, this is crazy. And that's really the extent of the story. I never forgot that.
That is great. That's genuinely awesome.
I thought you were about to give me Arnold has a story where he was at a bar in Florida, and there was just like there was legitimately a couple that were like, "We like your energy," and they invited him.
Shaggy, it wasn't a bar. It was a bus. It was a public bus.
Oh my god, that's even worse. Sorry, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an odd coincidence.
There are a lot of swingers in Florida. There were a lot of weird Craigslist ads. I remember when I was like trying to find a place.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, don't you have to specifically go to the personal section to see those?
No, see, here's the thing. They basically had this ad that was like, "Hey, I'm looking for a roommate, whatever. Not gay, but must be open-minded."
What?
Just a lot of stuff like that. Just a lot of like, what did they mean by this kind of stuff?
Dude, that means you're sucking dick for rent, dude.
Yeah.
100%, dude.
Unfortunate.
So it's like the logic of like he's not gay, but you will be if you move in with him.
No, he is gay, and you don't have to necessarily be gay. You just have to be okay with you have to be able to compartmentalize it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that is a good skill to have, especially if you're going into animation. Compartmentalization is everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, tactical fucking hit on Shaggy.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Laws.
That's good.
Silly.
We've had many conversations in the past about this. Anyway, sorry, that was funny.
Well, this is probably just gonna be. Oh, I'm glad you thought it was funny. It's educational and funny. It's like Bill Nye the Science Guy or like
Very
Tales
educational
or whatever. Like it's like, yes.
I'm a student. I'm a student of life, dude. It's fine. Hit me up.
Just like the golden boy.
Sorry, Laws. I keep interrupting you. What's up, dog?
It's okay. Everyone will probably hear this story and be like, "Wow, that's really like sad and depressing and disturbing. Why did you tell me this?" But Arnold's story about somebody on the bus being like, "I like your vibe. Like, let's ride." I had a different buddy in another life that was riding the bus one time, and I had fallen asleep, and this woman started just like this guy looked very similar to Arnold, so that's why I thought of it. She just started like groping on him and rubbing his butt.
Oh no!
While he was asleep?
And, no, I was asleep. He was awake, and she was just like licking her lips and like making eye contact, like he was a bowl of SpaghettiOs or whatever, and just like rubbing his ass and stuff. And like he's gay, so like he wasn't into that, but he didn't really care that much. So it just kind of happened for like 20 minutes, and then she got off the bus.
Damn.
That's the story. So it could
What
have
did
gone
he do
that
after
way.
that?
He told me the story, and I was just like, "That's crazy." And then I guess we laughed about it. I don't really remember. I was probably like, "Oh, cool." Anyway, this is our stop.
Anyway.
Probably hit him with the anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, that story
Yeah,
went
sure,
over
whatever.
about as well as I thought it would.
Just hit him with the like Beavis and Butthead.
No. I'm saying you went. Anyway, like when it was like, dude, I think I just got molested on the bus, and you just go, okay.
Yeah, I was like, wow, you should draw a comic about it. That's cool.
Someone said in the chat, like, I'm fun to animate this. Thank you for the content.
They're gonna animate what? Somebody getting groped against their will on a bus?
Just the timing of that. I don't know if they're talking about that, but that's what it like looked like. They're just gonna animate this story.
I think
It's
that's
like
what.
those Game Grumps fan animations.
Yeah,
Do it in that style.
I truly feel like whenever someone's like shtick on YouTube is just being like a funny guy, you know what I mean? Like it's just like people chatting. I'm not saying that's what we're doing, but like when you start gathering an audience and you get known for that, it's when the fan animations come out that your channel's gonna go downhill.
Oh,
That's a bold claim.
Yo, Shaggy.
What's up?
Someone was mentioning the death to super chats thing at the top of the stream, and I was talking about this with Scribble, and I figured you could like explain what the actual deal is with the death to super chat stuff.
What's up?
Economics.
Wait,
what
was the question?
Explain why YouTube super chats are.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the comment.
Quick question: why does it say death to super chats at the top? Did I miss some controversy or something?
Oh, no controversy. It's just that whenever you make a donation using super chats, not only do we only see that money like 2 months from when you send it, but YouTube takes 30% of it immediately, and then we get taxed on it as well. So it's like
it's really cool.
It's really cool.
It's a great combination.
Every time someone sends a super chat, we basically just immediately you lose like 40 to 50% of that money, like which is terrible. So we're using the Streamlabs link because the money just gets sent to us and YouTube doesn't get a cut. And we get a few really open-minded and like I like it when people make comments in regards to that where they just meet us halfway and speak to us like adults. And they go kind of entitled that you know, like you're using their platform and you don't want to give them a cut. And it's like, well,
people say that.
Yeah, well, the first time we brought it up, there was some comments like that, and I was like, dude, well, you know what? What were we supposed to do? Live stream on Rumble? Like, come on.
Yeah, we're going on Odyssey after this.
Yeah. We're gonna we'll do the Tucker Carlson thing. We'll do the like Twitter live.
Oh yeah.
Big hugs in a second, guys. We're doing a live.
Big hugs in a second.
We're gonna go on Kick and Chatterbait and stuff like that after this. After you kick this off.
Dude, honestly, doing a Scumhouse stream on Chatterbait would be pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, tune in next week for the Scumhouse Live League stream. Hell yeah!
Actually, no, dude. If we did like a too hot for TV babe off on Chatterbait, would be pretty funny.
It would be. Our next our new Meet the Queens episode. There's gonna be a variant of it. I'm not gonna say what about it is variable, but let's just say it's gonna be a Brazzers exclusive.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna draw nipples. We're gonna animate nipples on all the queens.
Do people even know what Brazzers is anymore? Like, is that around? I remember back when like my teachers in high school had Facebook profiles. Like back when Facebook was like the hot new thing. Kids in the school would like take their profile pictures and then put like the Brazzers watermark in the corner.
Crazy.
And I also remember, if you guys remember that old meme, I'm just thinking of my high school stories now. That old meme of like he was an hero, like that kid that killed himself over the iPod or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the kids at the school printed out a bunch of motivationals of like an iPod that just said like he was an hero at the bottom. And they just hung it up like all over the school. And what was funny about it is the English teacher, you know, he would get there early. And he didn't get the joke, so he just went around with a Sharpie and like scribbled out the N on an hero. So it was just a hero, and he was like, "Yeah, that's not correct grammar. It's a hero." And
he's right.
Yeah, he was right. He was right. History vindicated him. Anyway.
But
sorry,
yeah.
I keep going on these like tangents that go to nowhere.
No, they're good.
Can someone put a Brazzers logo on me and Shaggy's webcam?
Oh, wait,
that's a good idea.
I'll do that right now.
I probably have to go soon. It's 11 already.
It's fine.
But
Oh no.
yeah, we can do it for next time.
We're never going to get to Fallout London now.
No.
I might actually. I'll be back, but I'm gonna pop off for a little bit. I'm gonna play with Pogo and get a little snack.
Oh, cool. Bye, bro.
I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Or I'll just turn my mic off for now.
So now we're. Oh wait, no, because Hannah's still here. So.
Yeah.
Not for long.
What's going on in the
Have you gotten
chat?
any threatening DMs from Sam yet? Shaggy?
Me? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Sam's,
I don't
what's
think
this?
I don't think Sam wants to talk to me, dude.
Sam hates you, dude.
I think he hates you.
That wasn't serious. I'm sorry, Shaggy.
That was serious for me.
No, I mean, he was like, I don't mind you staying in my house or whatever, but I really just don't like, you know, just like the vibe that you bring. And I was like, oh, sorry, I won't do it again.
Who is this?
Sam.
Oh, like Sam, not Brooks Sam. Or wait, no,
Brooke is
wait,
a
Sam. I'm getting confused. I'm getting people confused. I'm thinking of the incel breakcore dude. What's his name again?
That's
What?
Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
Oh, Sam. Well, wait, then who's the new guy?
There's no new guy. We're talking about Sam.
No, wait. Are you,
Oh.
No, I think I think I know who he's talking about. Hold on.
I'm confused. If you text me some private message, I'm not gonna see it, so don't bother.
No, not in that regards.
Okay, whatever. I'm just derailing again.
Oh my god, my fucking computer is lagging so bad.
The Brazzers logo, it's too high resolution.
It actually, I saw it in the stream. It actually is on there.
What is a Brazzer? I don't even know. Why does it have that name?
I don't know.
I don't know. For some reason, I just assume it's like a bra, like a brassiere. It's just
Yeah,
like
that,
misspelled
yeah.
and
that's right.
messed up.
Dude, when a girl takes off her brassiere,
But it's spelled wrong.
When a girl takes out her brasser.
you're crazy.
But it's spelled Brzzer. Like it's not some
Brazier.
sophisticated French. Oh, did I miss
Brazier.
an A?
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's not spelled brazier. Like it's not the French version. It's like the Americanized mutant version.
Yeah. 'Cause it's stylized.
Stylized. I see.
Stylization.
Stop!
Oh my god! Wow, you guys carried the torch on that one. I wasn't gonna like
What do you mean?
blurt
It's
that
funny.
out of nowhere.
Ah,
I'm
so
glad,
nice. You say it twice.
Absolutely babe.
Laz has these verbal
Oh my
tics that
God.
are really funny, but then he gets surprised when we like emulate them, and he's like, "Whoa, you guys are saying that now?" And we're like, "Yes, it's very funny."
Well, I'm just shocked, but I'm flattered. I feel I've been validated. I've been radically validated.
You've been
Not
radicalized.
a day goes by where
Yes.
Kyle doesn't go absolutely based. Like you.
Same here.
That's funny. Well, I'm glad, or maybe I shouldn't be glad. Maybe that's bad. I'm like polluting your guys' minds. It's like accelerating the decay.
You're always talking about like how much viruses and social contagions, but here you are perpetuating
I like
this hate.
I like social contagions that are like
Hello.
more obscure, or like something that you kind of dredge up, like something that reflects the tribe you inhabit, rather than just like whatever the mass market virus is that's available to
Yeah,
everybody.
like going that bitch. Fucking, I hate her so much. I don't
I don't know
believe
what that is.
Good. There's some fucking astroturfed fake influencer shit that just emerged out of nowhere.
Oh,
Some
Well, I
girl
guess
was
that's
like
nothing
being
new.
interviewed, and like she was like, "What's like a sex move that you know think is underrated?" And she was like, "Oh, you know, you gotta spit on that thing. You gotta go give it the That's literally the
go
entire
hot
thing.
to it.
You have to go hot
Spit
to
on
it.
that
And now
thing.
she's got like documentaries where she's like showing off like houses in Idaho, and she's like on all these podcasts and shit. And it's like, dude, what the fuck?
oh, okay.
She
It's
made.
like
It's like if
is it
Charlie
like
bit
the
my
Cast
finger,
Me
got her.
Outside girl.
Yeah, no, not even that. It's like imagine if like Charlie bit my finger got a TV show.
I don't think I ever watched Charlie Bit My Finger. But I think I know the concept. It's like a baby bites somebody's finger, right?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be. It's just like, yeah, it's just nothing.
You guys gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have to go?
Oh, bye,
Okay.
Hannah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Thank you for your service.
Bye. Of course.
Diego,
Hope you enjoyed my cleanup process. Bye.
Bye
bye
bye.
bye,
See you
bye
in London.
bye.
Yeah.
Shaggy, switch over to my stream so
Oh,
that
of
people
course.
still see.
Yeah, you gotta fill the other Brazzers slot.
Arnold, do you want to turn your cam on?
No.
Okay.
I can't because I'm using both hands to break down branches.
Oh my god, I'm never, ever gonna be able to get this sorted.
Well, Brooke is coming back. Maybe she could be the honorary Brazzers girl.
Nah, it's no.
Why not?
Let's not call it that.
But it doesn't have the Brazzers logo on it. What else would you call it? Cruelty Squad Brazzers girl. Could be a Brazzers
God,
boy.
Brazzers girl.
She was a Brazzers girl.
Oh, is it like
He
a
was
boy.
a dog fart boy. I don't know if you know
I don't
that
know.
one.
I've like seen that before, like the dog fart thing, and I was like, I don't want to go to a website named Dog Fart, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you're immediately getting off on the wrong foot on that one.
It's a website. I guess I'm breathing life into this sickness, but I don't even understand really.
Huh? Yeah, it's a porn site called Dog Fart.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Did your oh, never mind. That's probably too edgy. Never mind. I'll keep that off the
What?
stream. I'm not gonna say it.
fine.
I'll tell you privately. It was an old prank, internet prank back in the day. In the same vein as the chainmail I sent you recently.
Oh.
We'll save it. We'll save it for later. Too hot for stream. That's
Too
for the
hot for TV.
for the chatterbait version later. What's going on in the chat? Anything interesting, or is just the wasteland barren today?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Barren.
What do you think about this head movement, Shekwi?
It's pretty good.
It's like a roaring thing, so I don't know. It looks a little spastic, but he's gonna be having a little spittle, like spit coming out, so it's gonna look a little bit more like natural. Like he's going yeah.
This is like that thing in those old Disney documentaries where they show the animator like doing faces in the mirror. You're performing. You're an actor.
Dude, I'm just like Milt Call, dude.
Yeah, you're channeling Milt Call's spirit, and that's what he says. Ooh-da, ooh-da, ooh-da.
He's just speaking in the Donnie voice.
I sent Shaggy an old Disney animation video the other day, and he was like, "Huh?
You did?
Oh, you didn't see that? Yeah, it was the 3 artists painting the tree.
No, sorry. I guess I didn't watch it. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
3 artists painting a tree. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah. I was drawing a tree, so I thought of that video, and then I was like, oh, maybe Shaggy would like this. Some old school Disney shit that I can actually get behind.
Oh,
Not to
4
go
artists
down that
paint
route.
1 tree. Yeah. I didn't watch it. Sorry. Because you
okay.
sent it, and then you also sent me a query about Arnold's layout right after that, so I focused on that.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I mean, you've sent me plenty of stuff that I've like missed, so I can't complain.
Lars, do you want to turn your camera on?
I can.
Show us your driveway.
Those your walls.
Hold on here. I don't want to get my house doxxed, but it wouldn't be that hard to do anyway.
Oh wait, no,
hold on.
I don't think I can actually show it. Sorry.
Really?
Oh wait, I can.
Here.
Hold on.
Oh wait, that's like a face cam. I covered my camera with like bubble gum and stuff. I don't think. Here we go. Let's try this. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Can the stream
Is
see
there,
this?
is there a way to turn it like portrait mode? I mean, landscape mode. Does it like flip if you do that? Okay, cool. There we go. So that's a tree in your driveway. Nice.
Well, that's what remains of it.
Show us your license plate.
I'm gonna pass. That's a dono. That's a donation goal. We don't just do that for free. Anyway, hold on. How do I turn this shit off?
Lars is cutting down sycamore trees.
That's right. This is so like Twin Peaks. Is the camera off?
Yeah, it's off. It's off.
All right, sweet. Oh man, when Hannah and Brooke leave, the life drains from the.
Well, yeah, I just think it's the three of us aren't used to having like the scrutiny of the general public on us while we're trying to come up with ways to make each other laugh.
While we're trying to cut wood, it's so hard.
Sawing logs.
I thought the last one was really good because we got some rare Arnold takes.
Oh yeah.
Arnold normal. Got to put the Arnold cast more front and center. It probably sounds like facetious or something, but I'm being serious. Like it's a fun change of pace. Usually you just get buried in the chaos. So I was like, finally we're amplifying marginalized voices. This is a changing day. No, I'm being an asshole, but I'm serious. It was fun. It was a good listen. So you could do that, just whip out some wild takes.
I don't know, I felt like last time I was just yapping about art takes, like dumb art takes about stuff that nobody cares about.
I care. I posted like a 4-paragraph thing on one of our old streams in the comment section that like no one will read.
Oh.
all my other comments get deleted for some reason.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm not doing that.
If somebody is.
Oh, Jesus.
I try to bring justice to the creatures of the night in the comments, and people stop me. They allow the filth to flourish. I will not rest.
Someone is bringing up that Book of Bill thing. I think that's like the Gravity Falls book that came out. I'm just gonna say it. I do not like that show. I do not care for it.
I remember talking about this when we were driving through the mountains. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Not liking Gravity Falls?
Yeah, I think the like, story and everything, like, it works for what it is. I find the kind of comedy in that show, like, insufferable.
Okay.
I never watched it, so I don't have a strong... I mean, this is a rehash of the same conversation, but feel free to just talk about why you don't like it. But I only watched a couple episodes. I was already like 21 or 22 when it was coming out and it was current, and they were making jokes about how the guy was like, I really should have something else in my hand right now. Like, he's supposed to have a gun, but they couldn't get around the censorship, so he didn't have a gun. And I was just like, fuck, I'm like 22 watching this.
I
didn't like that one joke
where, gonna watch it.
Like, the actual sign said not S&P approved, and I was like, that's pretty funny.
I don't remember. I mean, I remember I even painted back in the day the old geezer dude. Like, I did a little painting of him for fun. I thought it was a funny show, but I remember just feeling like, man, my life sucks. I'm too old for this.
My life sucks. That's funny enough. That's what I felt with like Steven Universe. Because I mean, it was pretty popular when I was in animation school, and I remember like people sitting me down and be like, "No, this is really important. You got to look at this." And I was looking, I was like, "This is so lame. What the hell is this? This sucks."
Yeah, I was off the boat by the time.
There was stuff I enjoyed about Steven Universe when it was airing at first, but like it got so like self-serious. I kind of couldn't like. I was not on board with it at that point.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I hope you can't hear this. I'm loading my dishwasher.
I thought you were pouring ice cubes into a glass or something.
No.
I like Rebecca Sugar as an artist. She's done some really good stuff.
Her comics are really cool. Like, legitimately very cool. Like, indie. It looks very different from what she did on that show, and like that stuff I would recommend.
But that's not her fault. Like, that's the fucking industry wood chipper. Like, everybody's work goes through that and comes out looking very different. So I wouldn't pin that on.
What sucks is like if you look at the pilot that they made, there's so much more going for it. Like it still looks a little like weird, but it's like it looks like something like she made. Like it looks like something that has like an actual voice behind it. And then you see what they did with the show, where they simplified every shape completely, and it is like, dog, this is what have you done? What have you done?
I felt like it was the same thing with Bee and Puppy Cat, because that pilot, I'll still stand. That pilot is amazing. I love that pilot. And then the show was very strange, and they redesigned a bunch of it. It just didn't look as nice anymore. Like,
Was that like a web series?
I don't know what it was. It was made by like the
Frederator,
pilot was
I
like
think.
Frederator, because they would try like online studio thing, like before everyone realized that was a terrible idea.
Yeah, what kind of idiot would try to do that?
In this day and age, yeah. But yeah, that I think it's because I think it fails because people go like, as soon as they start like getting budgets or whatever, they're like, we'll just run this like a TV animation. It's like, no, you can't do that. You have to. Indie animation works on much longer time scales than TV, like like large budget animation. That's what people don't understand, is that it takes a lot of time.
I'm not gonna throw stones from my glass house, but certainly it takes a lot of time.
Well, it does take a lot of time. We've proven that. We've got like.
Oh yeah, I'd say we've proven it. I'm not saying like I'm not saying anything about us. I'm just saying like I'm not in any position to critique that sort of thing. But yeah, it was funny earlier when I was listening to you guys. Hannah was talking about like 2012, 2013, and she was calling it like the early days of the internet, and I was like, what the fuck?
Fuck are you on about? Yeah.
Like, I was fucking like 22. Like, that was not the early days of the internet at all. To me, early days of the internet is like Netscape, like Netscape Navigator and like AIM and stuff like
and,
that.
Albino Black Sheep and Joe Cartoon and stuff like that.
Yeah. I would probably the better way to describe it would be like the decentralized
Oh yeah.
internet. Like it was before everything was like
Free
that was back in
websites.
the age of yes. It was everything was kind of on its own site, and it was also like the era of Geocities. Like I know there's like Neocities and stuff like that now, but anyway, whatever. This is just like a nostalgia trip. I don't know that it's that interesting, but to call like Homestuck like early internet, I thought it was very funny.
It's like middle internet, Middle Ages internet. Also, like,
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned. I watched this video about the Halo like warthog jump. That was like a big like viral video that came out back in the day, and apparently it got to the point where that dude, like, that video got him to get a tour by Bungie at their offices at that time, and like it was like a super big thing. And he made like a dedicated website for like a video, and it was you don't really see that nowadays, where like if someone finds success, they can kind of just like do their own thing with it. It always turns into like, oh, I can like turn this into like an internet career. I can turn into like a content creator kind of thing. And it's like, nah, just do stuff.
I mean, people do that, but it's like centralized on like a handful of specific platforms that everyone knows. Like it used to be more like small businesses, kind of like everybody has their own little website that you go to. Now it's like, oh, if you want to see my stuff, go on YouTube, go on Browser, go on Twitter.
It's your quote unquote socials.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, there are people who are way more educated in this than I am, but it's definitely a big cultural shift.
Is anyone even looking at the chat anymore? Sorry, I'm in the kitchen. Let me take a look.
I can't.
It's the people are just chatting.
They're RPing.
Marauder
Is that Lucia RPer in there?
Player beat his ass.
Sorry, what?
There's a guy talking about his comment.
Oh yeah, hi. I've been listening. I'm just eating an apple.
Brooke.
Yeah, we're just
oh, nice. We're talking about the internet.
So I heard.
Yeah.
I love the internet.
Yeah,
for all my friends.
We're talking about the internet. We were talking mad smack about stuff we don't like. How I do not like Gravity Falls. I don't like the comedy in that show. What else could we talk about?
Arnold's gaslighting. Fucking, he was at a convention and he wanted to. He showed Alex Hirsch's sketchbook and he said and then Alex Hirsch said that Arnold's always derivative, and I just got like a hate boner for the guy.
Derivative. Nah. I don't even like have any specific thing about that show. It's just like it feels like a lot of people like really dig that show, and I just can't match that same yum for it. I don't want to yuck on anyone's yum, but I can't match the yum.
That's fair. I never really watched it. I didn't have Disney Channel, and I never.
You
saw
didn't watch it off like piracy sites back in the day?
I never pirated. I was a good little girl.
Laz, anyone born after like 96 doesn't know how to pirate.
Arnold does. Kind of.
Barely.
Yeah, I know how to. What are you talking about, bro? We're the same. We're on the same level. We go to all the same wares sites. Come on.
Hannah didn't want me installing like BitTorrent on her computer the one day. She was like, "Can't you just download it on your computer?" And I was like, "Hannah, I don't have my computer here. I want to use BitTorrent. Let me use your computer." She was like, "I don't want to." She was like, and then she was like, "People can like access my files." I was like, "What?"
Hannah's got to learn that shit for when the internet balkanizes and splits up, and she'll only be able to use like Boston internet. Like you'll only be able to connect to other computers on a state-by-state basis. You're going to need all the help you can get with that kind of stuff. She's got to prepare for the digital wasteland ahead.
That would be pretty sick, dude. The amazing digital wasteland.
The amazing digital wasteland.
I'm very much looking forward to NevadaNet.
NevadaNet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this MechWarrior talked about this. The separated nets.
It's sure. I don't really want that to happen. I mean, in some ways it would be interesting. I'm sure some interesting art would come out of it, but like I don't think a few people, besides being like a contrarian or being kind of like, yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. Like I think most people would not.
Well, Lars, Brew, don't you want to be a net courier, Brew, walking through multiple different separated net realities and bringing things back to the people, Brew?
When you put it that way, I guess I do. Okay, shut it down.
I'm sorry. At this point, that voice has nothing to do with you. It's just a goofy.
What? I don't attribute it to myself, dude. Like you guys need to relax.
No.
No.
Don't relax.
No.
Now it's not relax. We're in the eye of the storm. The internet's about to be shut down.
Laz is like fucking Pandora. He's just like, what have I unleashed on the world?
Yes, I unleashed a great sickness upon the South African people that they won't ever be able to live down. Yeah,
they'll never know the origin unless they were into weird internet cartoons.
Well, all they have to do is just look in the mirror, and they'll see that it comes from within them. It's in here. I'm hitting my chest.
It lives in you. It's like that fucking what is it called? Lion King song.
I don't know.
I forget. I remember when they eat the bugs, and the bugs look really delicious. They look like fruit gushers.
It's not what they taste like in real life, though.
Yeah, not yet. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. If they'll be having us eat bugs soon. It'll be like cherry gusher, caterpillars and whatnot.
Whether you like it or not, we'll be getting there.
Whether you like it or not, we're not gonna make it.
That's right. How was spending time with Pogo, the invalid, and eating snacks?
It was really good. Pogo, I think, he was trying to figure out how to play with the string that I was waving in front of his face for 5 minutes. So, baby steps. Progress.
That is a pretty like heady game to put on a cat of his stature.
Yeah.
Like, go from 0 to 60 like that. Jeez, go easy on the thing.
I know. I'm really throwing it all at him at once.
You're like the cat mom, like the mom equivalent of you make the kid watch Baby Einstein when they're like 2 weeks old or whatever. Like you're flashcards and stuff.
You're blaring like 120 decibel Mozart into your fucking stomach while it's developing.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, no, my grandma was like that. She was like, no, I need to make you listen to the classical music so you get smarter.
Imagine
hilarious.
like ghetto blasting Mozart into like a cat's horn.
Ghetto
Like, you have
blasting Mozart.
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
I had a family friend that parents were like that, where like their toddler would just be watching like PBS and Baby Einstein and all this crap at like 2 weeks old, and I remember just being so spiritually revolted. I was like 10 years old, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why aren't you watching like X-Men or like being outside?" This was the same kid that played Alien Hominid with blood turned off, and he had like the flowers turned on, and I was just like, "The
That's
West
so
has
tragic.
fallen."
That's so
Yeah.
sad.
The West
It's
has
over.
fallen.
I guess that's like a. Oh, sorry. What?
No, I was just gonna say he didn't know what he was missing out on.
He didn't. I remember I was
Yeah.
like, "Don't you want to play with it with the blood? Your parents not let you?" And he was like, "Oh no, they will. I just think it's gross." And I was just like, I was so
Oh, it was a
disturbed.
choice.
I was like,
Disturbed.
what?
Intriguing.
I was like, what the fuck? What you and I should be fighting. Like in a past
Wrong with
life,
this
we would
guy?
have been sparring in a parking lot or something.
You would have been fighting him in the gladiatorial arena.
Yes. May the best man win. And when he cuts my head off, a bunch of little smiling flowers would come out. It's getting pretty dark out here. I'm about ready to call it.
Still gonna hang out, or are you gonna go back in and
I'll-
get some grind on?
I'll keep. Well, once I start working, yeah, I'm gonna disconnect. But I'll hang out until I can't see anymore. I've had this fantasy about buying night vision goggles. You can get like shitty night vision goggles for $200 on Amazon,
Whoa.
and I thought it would be sick to just like wander, because there's no like street lights where I live, so it's like if you
Lost. That's it's a cool idea,
wander
but like,
around in the dark.
wandering around in the dark with night
Huh?
vision goggles on is a great way to get shot, like death by cop.
That's not gonna happen to me. They're not gonna get me, and I'd see them coming because I have the night vision.
That's true. You had time to take them off.
I
Yeah, no,
remember
I'm not taking them off.
I remember some post or whatever that's like, oh no, I'm surrounded by tactical SWAT teams and night vision goggles. Whatever will I do? And it's just the guy like flicking on a light switch.
That is a good like nerf that they introduced. I agree.
They had to balance it out somehow.
For sure.
Yes, but there's no light switches out where I'm at. Although I do have a red light bulb on my back porch, and I found recently through the grapevine that my neighbor thought we were like deranged. They were like, I think there's something wrong with those people. Are they okay? They have like a red light on their porch, and I thought that was funny. Sorry, it's not much of a story.
No, what did you react to them in any way, or how did?
It
So
was
you said you heard through the grapevine.
my undisclosed housemate was the one that had this interaction, and like she was just laughing and was like, "No, we put it up because we thought it was cool," and she just laughed, and then that was really it. But I guess up until that point, maybe they thought it was like. What's that David Fincher movie where it's like, Panic Room, I think, where it's like the mother and daughter like caught in a room while thieves try to kill them. Like, I think they took it or something like that.
Oh, I see.
But they didn't do anything. I mean, the light's been red for years, so they clearly didn't care that much.
I think you should play into it more.
My fucking
I
neighbor
like my
on his
plan.
stupid
Frighten
fucking
them.
Harley he's like revving it in the fucking backyard again.
I think I hear it a little bit.
Yeah. I'm usually a big fan of Harleys. I think they're cool, but like, man, what a dick move to be revving that fucking thing at like at midnight.
Does it matter though? I mean, well, I guess the other people on the block don't have a fucked up sleep schedule. Like,
I know this is
probably
gonna
do.
sound weird. It doesn't actually bother me. What bothers me is I just go like, I'm just standing at my window going like, the fucking audacity. Like,
yeah, I get what you mean.
it's like it doesn't bother me, but it's like this is gonna bother everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like a moral
You're-
busybody about it.
Someone's got to do something.
Someone should clean this kitchen.
I mean, it's true. It's like when I see someone like shitting on the sidewalk in the city. It's like I don't care. I'm used to that. But that's not nice. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah. But it's normal.
Hey, that's
I really
the way
enjoyed
things
that
are
day
going.
when we were in LA and like we just went around like doing good deeds for like homeless people. That was fun.
Yeah, we played them the Steven Universe soundtrack and
Yeah,
they got
we
their
like
lives.
we taught them the lyrics.
I want to see. What is it? I want to see a giant woman.
I want
Or
to
how
see
does
you
it go?
turn into a giant woman or something like that. But yeah, we were just like, man, like we're making a difference. Like one smile at a time.
You should put that Skid Row cam
Yeah.
in the dead cam slot on the stream.
There's a dead cam slot?
Oh, well, is Brooke on the other? Because I thought there was Hannah's slot and your slot.
Oh, well, I just switched back to the single person layout. I've got them both set up. Like I went back to the...
Sorry.
I have them both set up, like both layouts set up.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I see. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, and I put the Brazzers logo on my empty cam.
That's awesome.
Come on, Brooke. Hit us with some Brooke lore. I don't have anything to report. I've just been working and cutting branches.
Let's see, Brooklore. I don't know anything specific you guys want to know.
What's your problem, bro? What's wrong with you?
What's your problem? Yeah.
I couldn't even begin to answer that one in a reasonable time frame. Next.
I shouldn't be the one to ask questions because everybody else has gotten to like hang at your place and like familiarize themselves with your manners and customs. But I'm the most on the outskirts of that, so I would just be asking shit that's redundant to everybody else. Like I'd be like, "Oh, what's your address? What's your blood type? Like when do you take out the garbage?" Like stuff that everybody knows already.
Address is 5. Blood type is 5. When do I take out the garbage? 5.
5, nice. Do you do that composting thing like Hannah does?
Oh, I should. We have a composting bin at the apartment, but
don't do it.
I don't use it. I should.
The fact that you have to pay them to collect the compost is, I draw the line at that. That's deranged.
Oh well, thankfully, I'm pretty sure our apartment building pays for it.
Oh, okay,
like,
fair enough.
Kind of included in the fee, so I don't have to worry about that.
Do you pour bacon grease down the drain?
Yes.
No, I put it in a jar and then I use it as like a
smart
for cooking.
You're a descendant of the Hank Hill school of thought.
Mm-hmm. That's the only way to go.
It is really delicious. I like bacon, but I don't cook it that much because it like fumes little volcanic particulates of fat all over the place, and then it's a pain to clean up.
I just hate my landlord.
Well, that's very popular. Like you won't get much pushback for that. That's in style right now.
I had to fight tooth and nail. So my lease ended at the end of my first year here, and then they were like, "Oh, we just automatically switched you to month to month." So I was like, "Oh, that's actually kind of convenient." You know what I mean? Like, because they're like, "Oh, you've lived here for a year. We know, like you're good." So it's month to month. Then they're like, "It's been a year of month to month." I just get this thing saying like, "By the way, the owners have decided they no longer want month to month. You need to sign a year lease at the end of August." And I went,
"What?
But I have to leave in 6 months. And they went, "Sorry, we don't do 6-month leases." And I was like, "No, you don't understand. I need to leave at the end of 6 months. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to leave the country." And they were like, "Well, then you have to like pay the penalty." And I was like, "Do I?" And then they were like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Okay, am I actually going to like..." In my mind, I was like, I'm just going to be a terrible fucking tenant, and they'll like kick me out by that time. But then I was like, look, like, I'm not going to be in the country. I don't want to cause trouble or whatever, but like, I'm not going to sign a lease for a year, and yeah, apparently you want to evict me in like 15 days now. And I was like, okay, cool, let me talk to the owners. And I emailed the owners, and they were like, what? No, yeah, of course you can sign a 6-month lease. And I was like, oh, okay. Don't know what the landlord like, because what's weird is that someone owns this property, but they just let some other third party, like, so the people I deal with don't actually own the property. They're just kind of like the operators of it. So,
yeah, it's like a manager versus like a district manager.
Yeah. So that was kind of weird. I just emailed them and they were like, well, yeah, go for it. I was like, okay.
maybe the like direct landlord you were dealing with, financial benefit in it for them or something, doing it that way. I mean, clearly, I guess if they're gonna like manhandle you into paying some sort of penalty, some nonsense penalty.
I remember they were like, if they're gonna do that, because the penalty was my entire security deposit, and I was like, okay, if I'm not getting that back, I'm gonna.
So you just destroy it.
Yeah, no, I was just like, well then fuck it, I'm just gonna like actually fix my apartment. I'm gonna varnish my balcony. I'm gonna fucking fix my shower myself.
Stuff.
I'll do my own plumbing. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, you leave it nice. Like you're like, fuck it, I'm
Yeah, so punk rock. I leave it better than how I found it.
the repairs you wanted to make.
I dragged my stove out into the backyard and actually washed the inside of it like I wanted to do for ages because it's like caked in grease, and I was like, yeah, this isn't okay, because it came with the apartment, and I was like, okay, initially I was like, can I get rid of this oven and buy a new one? And they were like, no, it's part of the apartment, don't get rid of it. And I was like, that's disgusting. Can you get it clean then? And they were like, no, if you want to clean it yourself. And I was like, I don't want to pay anyone to clean it. But they were like, I can't take it out of the apartment. And I'm like, this thing needs to get like sprayed with a fucking hose. Like,
Just hose it out in the kitchen.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Well, take video when you do.
Such is life in the Middle Kingdom. The tenant
That's right.
in the Middle Kingdom.
Shaggy has returned to serfdom.
Yeah.
This is gonna become the moan stream. I'm moaning because I'm breaking branches. Shaggy's moaning because he's like shifting in his chair, and then I guess I don't know what Arnold and Brooke are doing, but that's 2 for 2.
What's 2 for 2?
The moaners.
The moaners,
The moaning,
the groaners,
individuals.
the yappers, the clappers.
I'm sorry if I moaned.
Yes.
Brooke, what are you busy working on? Are you still working on Jadan, or are you working on Ice Cream Sandwich?
No, I'm working on a my video editing thingy.
Oh.
For the orientation doodad. Yeah, I have to like do a tiny animated intro, so I'm working on that at the.
Have you been plugging your thesis on these streams?
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. I mean, I could, but.
Everybody go watch The Fates Align on YouTube.com. It is so awesome and cool. You will watch an awesome little short.
God bless you.
Wait, Shaggy, can we just play it? Can we play it live?
Oh my god.
Play it live.
Let me finish cooking. I'm sorry, bro.
Let him cook.
No.
Let him cook.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll just close my ears and close my eyes and tear my nose off.
I don't understand.
You could do it like we did it with Josh Aaron's thing.
You made such a lovely like short that actually is like complete and good and cool, and you're like, oh no, it's cringe. It's cringe.
What do you? Is it just embarrassing to have everyone like sit and watch, or is there something legitimately that you don't like about it?
I do like it, don't get me wrong. I just, now at this point, I'm like, oh, there's so many things I would have liked to change about it, and I probably would have done something much shorter, so I could have made the animation, like, a lot better. Because I animated, like, all the characters myself in, like, a, let's see, when did I start animation? I want to say, like, maybe a 6-month time frame.
Oh, wow.
That's, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So... yeah.
Well, I remember seeing in the credits that, like, I mean, as far as I could tell anyway, like, yeah, you did all the animation, so I was like, geez, that's a shit ton of work.
It was crazy. I did, like, a decent amount of, like, cleanup. I mean, I would not have finished it if I didn't have, like, all the people helping me out that did. So I'm very thankful for that.
And what were they more doing up in backgrounds and stuff?
Yeah, like, cleanup, background color. I had a few friends help me out with, like, effects animation. Just because I feel like I'm decent at it, but I know people can do it, like, way better than I could. So I'm like, you know, it'll be good to let other people do it. And then...
Some people will animate the shit out of a little puffball of smoke. They just live and breathe for that. Which I'm into. But anyway, yeah, that's still an insane amount of work. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know if you were just being humble or if it was like, this is a pile of shit. I shouldn't even have let it see the light of day.
No,
Like I liked it, but I'm used to, I mean, most artists don't have the greatest things to say about their own work. So if you had some gripe with it, I was curious what it would be.
No, I'm not gonna bash on it. Like, I don't think it's bad. I just think I could have made it so much better. I think I kind of like just went the narrative route and like made the script way too long, and like I think I could have condensed it so much more. But I am happy with how it turned out, given everything that happened.
Also, keep in mind you were also a student when you made it, so I mean.
That's true.
Yeah, is it the favorite of your student films, or do you like another one better, or do you have a favorite?
I think The Spelling is my favorite.
Is that the one with the little critter and the yellow dude?
That's the other one.
Oh shit! Okay, what's the spell?
It's the one where they play
the
Magic the Gathering.
The one where they get. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Of course.
That's another one we should play on stream. That one's good. That one is.
Yeah, I remember me and Arnold watching that in his living room, and we were laughing quite hard.
Oh, God bless you guys. That makes me happy. Yeah, that one's definitely I cranked that shit like the entire film out in like 4 months. That one was a feat.
Yeah, it's wild.
Okay, you guys ready to watch The Fates Align?
Building your online business.
Well, you guys better be. I'm still breaking down branches.
We're gonna watch The Fates Align.
The Lightbringer.
The Spelling is only like 2 minutes, but I did all of the animation and cleanup, and then I had a few friends like help me do frame coloring. And then I did all the comp, and my friend Sam, who's done all my compositing, like whipped out a banger song.
Brutal
sound design. So
the SVA grind.
I know, they never let us quit.
You never let us quit
until the job is freaking done.
I'm biting my tongue because I've my mileage, individual student mileage may vary. I've seen some pretty questionable things come out of that program, but there's been a lot of really good things that have come out of it too.
It's true. I think it's mostly like I think myself and other people like thrive structure and like a schedule, and I think in that regard like it helped me create good films. But in terms of the learning environment, it's kind of a toss-up. Like, it just kind of depends on the teachers you have and also what you put into it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't necessarily, just because there's a bad. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me say one more thing and then get Brooke to respond, and then I'll be done. I was just gonna say I don't put that at the just because there's like sometimes a bad animation that comes out of the program. I'm not putting that on SVA necessarily. Like sometimes they'll give everybody the tools to succeed, and then they'll just be like, I would rather, I don't know, whatever they do, like
not
play pachinko. So like it's not. It would be overly simplistic to just be like, that's fucked up that they let someone fail of their own accord.
It's so sick and twisted and evil.
Yeah. How dare you grant somebody agency?
Okay, shut up. The movie's gonna start now. We wanna see chat. We wanna see The Fates Align.
Oh my god. Like the looping gif of the
Ebony, I'm telling you, we're lost.
He rules.
As if. I rolled the highest on investigation, so I totally know where we're going.
You rolled a 7.
Guys, can we please try to stay in character?
Well, based off my instinct, I think we should turn around.
No need. I told you we'd find it.
Wait, we don't know if it's guarded.
Dude, come on! It's totally safe. Okay, maybe I was wrong.
In the muck where she belongs.
Well, hey, I'm sorry. Now can we please try and fix the issue at hand?
Oh my god.
You mean the issue you caused?
Guys, can we not do this right now?
Oh!
I'm curious, were these characters like specifically based off of like you and some friends, or did they just kind of like come out of the ether like that?
They were old OCs, I think, right?
Yeah, correct. I had them since high school.
You need to hit it there.
That's
In its
exactly
weak
what I said. No, Big green diamond weak spot. No, yeah, I had them since high school. Like I had to do like a little narrative project for AP art. And
If we make this out alive, I'll let you be in charge.
yeah, they were there, and then I like basically just
sounds
rehashed them for thesis. So I was like, oh, this would be fun if I like brought them back.
Hey! Eat this!
None of them. Dude, they're all me.
That's right.
Yes,
Their own special stinky way.
exactly.
That's not good. Nope. Ah!
The idea of like a snake with like a treasure tail is pretty cool.
Thanks. Hee hee hee, I say.
A bit of transformation.
Yeah.
Shot.
Dude, my thesis advisor was almost like, hey, don't include that one, because then it will like,
Well,
you know, it takes away the mystery.
Afraid
What
so.
mystery?
The mystery of her not knowing if she's gonna grow arms or...
Mystery of
No!
the druids.
Yeah.
No one is dying. Not on my watch.
Yeah. Dude, that's just what happened. You saw it.
You guys give up too easily.
And to think we would have had to
The
start
green
over
jewels.
Green jewel.
after our third session.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I gotta run to lacrosse. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, sounds good. I've got to run too. Bye.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
You
later.
have to get rid of it
I
to get the
stole it.
arms.
I plucked it out of her head.
Yeah. It was part of the potions.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a blood sugar monitor.
Ben 10 watch.
Hey, this is literally us every other week.
Literally you guys. Wait, you're gonna miss... Okay, no lie, I do really... Okay, the one thing I do like about this is the thing that I didn't do is the exit song. You don't have to watch it, but just like the music that Sam made for the credits is really good. I just like listening to it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you want to watch, there it is. The Fates Align D&D movie.
The top comment says this has the potential to be a very good animated. I bet you never thought of that before that comment.
No, I'd never thought of that ever. I did, Shaggy, I did get like many questions that were asking like, oh, what is that thing on her arm? I had to like, yeah.
Now
I
let's
told
watch the spelling.
Oh man, a double feature.
This spell it. How do you spell that?
And we're back.
I
The
love
team
that.
is looking
Oh,
down
cool.
the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
Can they turn it around and make this meeting an
We're just watching Shaggy like browse YouTube comments.
Yeah.
The browser.
I cast my
Yeah, let's watch the spelling and then I have to get to work. I'm done cutting branches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair. It is almost midnight.
Fart joke is the lamest
And we're
fart.
just getting started.
Oh.
It sounds like something a loser would say.
Why, you! I cast casting my most powerful card. A gun.
Wait, what?
Hee.
Oh my god.
You won. You beat me.
Tiff, I didn't mean to. Tiff, I'm so sorry.
Shaggy, what would you do if we were playing Magic and you're about to beat me and I just shot you?
Everything is so...
Kids, pizza bagels are ready.
You were about to win.
Pizza bagels.
It happens more often than you'd think, too.
That's true. That is a fun, yeah. AU timeline.
AU timeline. No, I have a recommendation for another version of that one, which is the gun gets pulled out and the little dude gets shot, and then he prematurely quits out because he realizes the game is over, and he robs her of the win, and then they just go do something else.
Yeah, I think Shaggy would like that ending a lot more.
Maybe
It'd feel
so.
more true to him. Oh, Shaggy, apparently the chat can't hear you anymore.
I think it's just because of the what I was in now with the thing. I need to copy my mic into the new. My bad. Hold on.
They're also wondering why you're purple and green, but I mean that's kind of rude to ask. That's just how he looks.
That's right.
You can't just ask a guy why he's purple, dude.
That's the way God made him. Oh, I'm finally getting to see the Brazzers watermark. That's awesome. I've been imagining it in my third eye out in the driveway this whole time. Now I finally get to see my vision made whole. Thank you.
In your third eye.
My third eye, yeah.
Did you see the little Sherm?
Yes, it's very funny. Doesn't get old to me. It's
When
the
is
best
the
part
next
of that
stream?
whole short.
Sorry, wait, I'm just chatting up the chat. Thanks for letting me know
Tomorrow,
you can't hear me.
right?
I'm sorry for the entire time we were watching those cartoons you wouldn't be able to hear me because I didn't have the microphone set up in that configuration. We are going to be streaming every single day until we hit our fundraising goal for Arnold and I to go to London. Well, no, England.
So don't worry, you'll be able to catch the marathon stream in 365 days. It'll still be going.
It'll still be going yeah. I mean, I think I must check the Streamlab, but I think we made like 20 or 30 bucks today.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be an ebb and a flow, but we'll do stuff to make it more entertaining in the future. We're just hanging out now, getting a feel for the marathon. I don't want to overwork everyone who's nice enough to join us with the streams. We'll probably do Gartic phone and silly stuff like more drawing, rather than just work hangout streams. Also, I like this as well, just hanging out and watching stuff together. That could be pretty fun.
Yeah, we could do like reacts to like video essays, and we could like pause it, and we could be like, "That's right, that's crazy that they said that." And then let it run some more.
I was thinking more along the lines of watching like car crash footage set to edit and Eddie sound effects, but like yeah.
Oh, that's cool too.
But anyway,
We
everybody.
could play. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh wait, we could play what? I didn't want to cut you off.
We could play Fly Go Hard Like Geese Infection with Hans.
Oh yeah, of course. We could play Drawful and stuff like that. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, Fly Go Hard Like Chinese Teague.
The Halo stream probably only gonna do next week Monday, dude. Sorry, like we need to wait until Matt can join us again because he's the key to all this.
That's true.
We'll see everyone tomorrow. I don't know if Laws or Arnold or Brooke will pop in for that one, but you'll definitely see me tomorrow in my big ugly mug. Anyway,
I probably won't be there, but who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Who knows? You're a wily coyote.
That's right. I'm so